Ebusia fo awie ma munyina ha ema mo akwaba edeba me manti dwumadie so. Ha ye need 100.9 FM. Ena ya wada January bosome da to so aduonu na chese emfiempi mieno ene aduonu mieno the year 2022. Afeni ya spend 20 days ewo mo. Send last na make in fact the month of January ankasa ne ho onwanwa papa. Etu wo hwe mo akabe how many days ansa na January akwawie ye. Emu waye. Enso ye den ya ode yem betwa. They say ya wonna bebre na watwe bebre ne bosumi bebre ewo ye nim. Eriti bomode se wo be kai se da biara da ade be kyenwo a wo be hunu han no ese odanyame ase ewo ho na wo de wakwan nyina hye urade nsa no tutu anamon esi yie amega wonya wotu mobuyi na chacha ikachuma wo kra wo baanye na gbe wa yi no abusia samba ko mienu bi na meka ma de atu kotodwem awie yi enipa bi a wo mayi wo mo se wo mo tan wo mo ye watamfo an sometimes utimi hia obi da kro no tan wo wonim de wo de aye no utimi hia obi nso so no odo wonim de wa ye ntia ode do sa na wiase ne abrabo no esi etie etu obi a wo tan wo bia no obehwe se wo mo ebe wo nyina nso ebe tan wo na mom se mo de ba ko wo mo ne se enhira wo bo ade ahyehye ede ama no wo mu ntimi nsesa na da otene amekan no me se wotamfo ebetimi ama afoforo atan wo esan nsem a wo beka ede afa wo ho akere wo mo enti nanso ade ba ko a esemode na enigye na ya hohoahoa ewo mu ne se ene mapa nyame ahyehye ama wo enhyira nyame ede adomo no enya ade a wo betimi asesa no esan so twede aponyankropo so behyira wo bi a onko kankyere obi a oni obi a ensusu ho se ne obi de bo ne nwom no oni obi a ensi ho nkonwa oni obi a enni ho nkommo so obehyira wo na se brenu ni a enhyira no ebeba obi eni wo betimi asi kwan na brabo no etie ebre bia se u pie na wo to dan bi mu a eya ahwe ne tomu yie esan se sa gate kro no a daache ehu behia so besan befam edi se wotum na aka bom bran na ebu ana bibi loki ana bibi sai wo ho a daache wo be dan no asan so aba betwam e di afasa gate kro no a emo edi abusua uye bibia na waya hweyie bibia obebia no amani ada ho bibia no adwene ho mienu da chinti Befa kwanya so safe na odo afidie no at 100.9 NEET FM dia na eye mementi na waso egua otie no production crew aye krado eye chief executive producer aye Father Dixon na na finso no wo mo ekeka ho a wo mo aya boafo mo boa ye njo dam ya do mageri osaje my frema abankro na fe na ya usafo wo mo nyina na wo mo time achi me de dwumadie yi abre wo sabre ya activity ya in WhatsApp line no 0503721744 0503721744 betimi e de message no afa ho ababre se fatam ye beken kan kama e de amount sanso e na wo hwe live e wo Facebook e NEET 100.9 FM NEET 100.9 FM e na wo ko YouTube so a e despite media YouTube e despite media e busua medin e de MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO mitwa me ho tawu aba na me ba e be hwe na kanawu ye de ho nsem aba
Achimoto School, Accra, the alma mater for numerous prominent political and social leaders in Ghana and Africa. In the late 50s, this campus nurtured the young Jerry John, the member of School Cadet Corps who hardly went unnoticed by his peers and teachers.
He was 2 years ahead of me, and he was quite well known on campus as some person that was kind of unusual. He had a particular way of walking with his legs very wide apart and with very long steps that tend to frighten younger students like myself who didn't know why he seemed to be, so bold and intensive.
I got on well with him and his friends because I was a tomboy.
In a manner of speaking, an African condition can be said to be one that is properly understood and well written about. Indeed, many times when I have the occasion such as this to speak about Africa, my mind normally goes back to the 23rd, 24th, and 25th days of the month of May 1963. At that time, 32 African countries had regained their independence or flag independence from their erstwhile colonizer. And the leaders who are present in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia on that day, to the man, interpreted and understood the circumstances of Africa clearly and articulated the circumstances eloquently. That Africa, having been humiliated, having been abused by the colonizers, had three clear enemies: disease, poverty, and ignorance. That is how clear the diagnosis of the African problem was. And it was there the collective view of the leaders of the day. The entire independence movement was going to be designed to address those issues.
Sata na we obi kwat hosu wa hye dey su ya hye excavator or person party nipa so behunu mo boss akwan so ama obi beye ade bi de atiaw o sa ade no enti ni adan na ho season na mra no za na mra no akwan waje awie no na se otwa jatu mu amani se Ghana fo nyina e no be ya adwense mesre na be se media e wonye ko pasum da no ko press conference ke be ya nya kwan nyem se sa gam say fight no se nanado mra du se nka fight no and I say small scale money business on financial small scale money for nankasansa tiri power management control monitoring bibia no on financial woman sa the proposal no ko igusu kuro tu hwana mo a eba no be gia tu de adwuma on financial woman sa nka aba no kwa do de hu film sa aba de o ye nyina wo fa so na wo pa film mu fa se ni pa nsa de wo fa so fa regulations go akwan ma wo mo fa tu mi ni nyina ma wo mo. So we buy a share security and kabia small scale miners and ankasa tu no mo se no mo ko phone boom la so na ko mo ankasa chi no a kabani e free you so bia nyere ma ba no so enti won fa pa oni nyina ma wo mo because you course around e bidum yo mo djuma ni ye pa wo wia wa cover wa criminal e bi dua tick e bi dua me ni ade safo no hwehwem no apeke wo mo no matena ase no the management na she wo mo service 24 see sabi so the ade eja kromfo a e bi nyira One one say Jumano, what the man is on one vessel. Now this is a man, they go there so the bra bang. If I saw the bra bang, no didn't ask because Galam will be a tin of the passing gun. Insurance say built, forest say built, Bibia say built. And to this town around there, yes, sir, another go for the sake. Small scale miners and some po on far Mamu into town. Regulatory bodies in here. On money, small scale miners in Yajumana, Banacano, only who man what time. The next 10 years, dear. Bi mi ho afiri mu small scale miners na nkasa no mumra mo fa mo hye mra kwan ba na me de mama mbefa so manage no na for the next 10 years bi mi ho afiri mu mo no regulatory bodies na nya aduma tumi bia mra mu tumi bia sa mo saka na mo tumi ya aduma no me de amamo mo nya aduma no so atase me catch you say enu na be so go this problem because aban bako obi aboy na from there so still mpo mo na aban is all fight no afere na ekon no kure mo ya
abusuafo kana wu na edru so no that's right asam no da ho wo kan wo bewu wan kan bewu enti kan wo kan benya nkwa wo betena se mo ni tu ya Ghana ha se ye wo ha kase bi pa sa ha na asa nanse obi abu nani aguso obi atwi nani asemfa ye ho asefe ye ho asa ye obi adwuma asa nye obi adwuma ne ato asa de na jeje mu sa ne ato na sa wuram sa meka na makane sai eye plastic waste anasa rubber ye akwan ya ye fa so ye manage rubber no ye hunu si ye ko ye nim se so ye san ye chi ana ye market time ye hunu ye esokra sa rubber yi abayo how kase pa nya Ghana nkwa o ewiase amam ya hodo pi so wo mo e4 ha mu esan sa rubber yi enti na aman hodo a yɛka ho asɛmi no wɔn abɔmɔden bia wodi si ana wotare ana wai wodi si ne abu kyɛ sɛ wɔn ayɛ bia sɛ saa plastic rubber yi wɔn betumi apɛ ne dua gobrɛ nso hwɛ wɔn yɛ bika spaki a gaskala na kyɛ sɛ esi ne esie na Ghana ha sɛ plastic yɛka ho asɛmi ɛno yɛka efin ya ɛmene yɛn ya plastic no edi mu bɛyɛ ɔhama bu pɛ bɛyɛ duoso hey woko hwe gata bi mu pa plastic pa esumu no wo bɛfo nkasa nipa tete ho kra ezo na nipa te ho edi fufuo ɛda ehwia nkromo ɛde eguso asɛm ne sɛ wan mu na yɛ wɔn asɛdeɛ sɛ saa plastic yi wɔn ehwɛ so ano ewo nipa bi a wɔn na ɛda no anasɛ sɛn ɛna ɛteɛ na yɛbɛdom asukɔ na yɛhwɛ timi atwetwe ho nkɔmɔ na yɛhunu ne enti a plastic na dɔɔso na yɛwɔ ku a wɔn ɛhwɛ edi ho dwuma ɛtase ɛne ne ɛkɛka ho yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmɔ kakra akwakyire wi a na yɛbie telephone lines no ɛde amamo ɛnɛ na yɛpɛ ama wɔn aba studio nanso ɛbrɛ etia yɛn kakra enti ɛnya ama so nanso sɛ deɛ tie bia phone lines no yɛbɛbie ama deɛ mo wɔ no mwaka ɛde afa ho ɛyɛ rubber ɛmene yɛn etu we deɛ yɛnkyɛ ho koraa no yɛkɔ ahoma so na yɛne panyinkɛse a wɔno ɛna ɛyɛ chairman na ɔda Plastic Waste Collectors Association of Ghana Yera Elvis Opon yɛne no ɛdi nkɔmɔ Yera Opon ɛhwɛ yɛ mo aha o
yɛ na o me no baba
na mpom te sɛn
onyame adom na mo nso
Awurade adom yɛ mo afihia pa nso
afisi se na ho de ne nkwa ho na mu gwadwumade so se na mu yɛ ɛbɔ man Ghana
amen we de bɔkɔ Plastic Waste Collectors Association mo adwuma no nani so ankasa ne sɛn bo yɛ nkɔmɔ
embacho Plastic Waste Collectors adwuma ne sɛ mo ni tɛ famala pizza famani mu we ubo se go na moto ɛyɛ abobo ya anakia akesi na ya pure rubber ya no mi ene bottle si ya no mi mo se ya na egu ka mu a obudi twa mu tem ota afa kwan so atenhu pa ni na ne se ye num so ni wi a eye pure rubber bottle one no ye tugu a ejuma ne se be make sure say ye be se free e form e de akonfidiem ni akoda ne dane no ye de aye no mafoforo ye so ejuma no
na eye ni nyina na se ebi na mosesa na akabi
uhwe mu dia wo se tie sesa ni nyina na ya na du ba bi aka dia no sesa eye fidie ho adwuma na ye de ye ezo uhwe pure na ya no me dia ho fidie de e wo ho ba bottle so ano eye uhwe bottle ya bi specialized amu ya mu digu bottle mu yi e ho fidie de yam ni nyamai eti kakra sesa no ya bobo so na ya ne se pallet no na ya export. Eti enu mo na ye challenge si aba pure rubber ndie ehun fidi o ho a ye de yam
mo ya ne say no mo export ya export plastic bottles no
mba che ye export pa
wow we de fa ye fam kakra de ne de kwan be na abefa so obetimi asesa plastic bottles ni bia ye betimi export ama na ye
if I show plastic bottles no ye wo machine be fa na crusher machine the uyi coconut ya no ni fra no na o de ahye machine no na apapai no papa na yan ketenkete ye wi a ye fe bi pallet na ukofo so a omo belly force no e tie sa fidie no e belly the bottle no ya papa na wie no ye de fire na mi aso sa na the force bell no ye wi a na export na ye no
enti kwan be na mo fa so a mo sesa mo peke sa bottle si mo han krofo a wo mo ye kwan be na mo fa so a mo ye no
se no ye won krofo bebre wo Ghana ha o mo sa bottle sinema ye na ne tense machine na ye de emi asoma ne yenketo no ne bo eden enti ye nya ne dodo ede bi nipa ma akomienu bi na wo bi a wo sesa na de akoma no no ebobo so a na o de ama na so wa export enti fidie di so enti no ye ntime sesa na dodo se ne wo se ye sesa bottles no that's a whole challenge o pass here pa eno no
enti wo mo be sa ba no mato ana o mo sesa ne free no matu ya wo mo ka na sesan
ye to obi obe sesa be bia no nye number ye ko no ho na yakowe ye kali ye we ma no no ma share di we the wood drone and I didn't get
okay.
The women were near 12 car, maybe a cocoa penny now, your Fidina, you didn't Daniel.
Yo. Yan share your friend is saying, pure water a sachet no. I can say no dear more one fidie or ho, it must son more.
Yeah.
A woman must son more. Then some more no so na kagwa bontea. Boni beka sa aye nuisance.
Yeah.
Aye waste ya, say yen hunu baby a yemfa emfa. Anye bia no motu ana mo bi de abisade akoto aban nim se bia sa mfidie ye hia dodo yetimi adane pure water rubber numu aye ye na niam ahodo pi motu ana mo bisa
Pacho yetu ana mo efie bebre ni mre bebre ni na ne wo se pure water rubber na ye nom na fidie organ na ye ho adwuma nya ye individual ye private ankrankre ene wo sa fidie no aban se ni mo ba bia eji afese ye sesa individual na ebeto na ho odin so no beto na bia nsika san na waja eto edumo se du ba bi na stop be na sase eto a ya ntan hu rubber ni bebre wo krom na wia ne bo a na ntan hu rubber ne pa so be ka no kra
adentia
na yen so se awoba ya na nipa no so dodo eti company no de komo mo to no me ewia bo ya na capacity of beto na ho o de nispa eti to ka ka bia na ya de bo ko to go kwa na ye ma eti ya de bo ho ye ma on ti to foforo na ya ko fom so ko sisa eto free customers so yen so ntimi enya ho de ne nkoto ne dodo e wo fom ho eti do bo se fom na se adwuma no e slow down kaka na o ma roba ne sisa no eno so enko ye kaka ena ba ko mo se o he roba ye no mo percent ka hanko a ye September 30% pe 30% pe na ho de ntimi sisa eti 70% aka ne de ya ho de ntimi nsoso am ye ntimi sisa roba no
na mo maye sachet water plastic waste collectors association na mo sesa sa rubber ni adi na still adodo no akagu abonten no apart from some obesesa na bia mo de adi dwumaso ahodo no kwan foforo ben na wusu se ye fa so a ebetimi aboa na sa rubber no sebe nam mountain sa enchoki gutters na emfa fi emegu abonten sa
aha tina say ye Ministry of Sanitation Housing and Innovation ekushia ene ye ka chom say efidie no dodo no wo ho a ye de be yam rubber ne dia in fact omo esisa no kwa he ga na ha nkwa membership kwa almost 1 million people a rubber no ho dwuma na omo ye e fa omo esisa of form omo ekofiem koto omo e de company koto di eye hop business kase pa ezika ban ni bem ene bi oketi be bi ti se asase ta ha de plastic nkwa ho adwuma na ye be ye wo ho ehu fidie wo ho ibia wo ho a ka me yo se plastic ka ebe de plastic no mo se wo krum sa na kwese ankwa ye dia na ho de be sa no ya ni sa ezika ban so ya sene ene oketi bi a 1 2 3 1 factor ye o se sa pesa market dia plastic so adwuma nkwa na mo be ye no ame asase wa me akade e bi fidie de be ye ho adwuma nyina wo ho enye so de chaye yo o de mo se akwa plastic no eno aye adwuma no atimi tua na hoka na plastic tie plastic no o se free from wa o dada ni wo fidie mu na no na no sa ye den e tua na hoka etika ba so ya sene na ka obo aye yan kane sisa no ko be tia sa na mo ama fidie no se tia dan dan ni emne de aye no ma bebre
woyi emwa mo pe free aban ho no mo se na ebe ya adwuma no mo betre na matimi asesa ne bebra edi afoforo bio na egimu abasemu a enu ntine adwuma na entimi nkonanim
se ne ntiama adwuma ni ntimi nkonanim no se rubber no okosisa dodo no a ye nkofo dodo no ne a means of transport and na hu ne sa no ebi sika kase pa eye rubber adwuma no paso kura be 2000 Ghana cedis na de ko hyemu a eno ka traa bi na timi ye wo ho eje do bi sika sam so do bi ne nkofo no so no sika mo de ba ko rubber no bi o se bi o ton ye koto a ebi ade ko company go ntia wo ka na so unyi sanya sika foforo bia ma no enko san koto foforo etikere aban plastic ebi aban bi kwa na ne oni be se so bi nkofo de mo bosia o metua direct amamo na o mutu sa plastic no dodo a bizeka ye ho be ha ya maka plastic asema ye ko Ghana ha no eke be ye ade bi a ye boso ko be asema etwa mu Ghana ha etiri nyina ye emwa ye be hia ye be fira adwuma ne kase ne dodo no a
na onsi a wa ha say yete sa ban de sanitation tax bi aba na sanitation tax na mo so mo ye plastic waste collectors you know anya bia mefa say bia fie twa mu no 2021 ye ma mumu bi say bia mo so monye na mo fa moa ensesa esa roba yi
but the presentation tax here can want me. I have press conference for and probably aban agege ye ko mu na says can eda ho last year ye tis aban presentation tax no obeje mo the ma district assembly for no ye juma ye so the district assembly for no enye adwuma omo tax adwuma no mo ye edi na sia ne sa no mo ko sia say am ka so the man ma district assembly for no dia and say process no e be me ye we will take all this omo adwuma mo ye organ aban kwa ni ye say ye adwuma ye ha ne plastic ref sa no and ye sa wonim hunim de yankofo ndu wo machine a omda da ni edi ye ni abagu so edin kita ho so om yentase no oyi sika mu kra be 5% kra de manya adwuma ye de be organ ha no aban kwa no gbedwere tegu so ni aban edin ho nkita ho a
ba sa ayi se aban ye na dwen se bia o assembly na abeboa eno so mom pene so
there be assembly the also assembly adwuma no ye no mo we adwuma ye enti no the assembly adwuma ne tie the discard because I am finding weight plastic no the other weight product weight service baller ya na zumela omo ye ho adwuma
so omo no je sika ne da ho ntine de ade ehu hia ye de abia di sika na ba no omo fa nye no omo adane no kwanta
no de akoya de foforo edumo za de ya body se wenti ne di sika ne nkoye no kwa assembly no ha MC ana municipal chairman get na no oto ho no on the decide say o any assembly kwa ye baller car asai exact can never put in bola car ana ebia your problem wa ya fa nkoye na butenti aban dis kan koye no that can anko dis adwuma no o the past adwuma ye ya o Ghana be 20 years ni adwuma ya no the tutu kwa kakra nya me ada mai wo nya hu ni bie ye ko nkofa mai so Morocco ni Egypt ya go the real money on plastic sa omo ye money plastic so omo yusu esom dan dan ani am tuli ye no mafofa ma omo yamu ato omo It's buying this can kakra my and Kajuma Yano. If it's I am not going to be I'm a plastic say you know. A suburb from crab was who you be enough sort of cry no market or what? After Sankayano, almost out of almost all export what? Who bet my export to plastic no? It's very up and down there near Ayano. It's a cab so metal and no.
Na ma mimi sa we one more tonton pure water no. Any one more produce no. One more so one more chef bi ya. E wo so omo ye de boa se ne ebe ya enwura no tabo mbetimi aboa no ana bibi atesa
yeah so we mo panka omo a produce pure water no omo a ye pure water no ba bontemi enum no omo so na e water bi ha omo tua e ma assemblies no but enye effective apan kwentimi enyigi seska no eska hwe mu anti na omo de ye no sanitation levy asa ka kwa fidie fabriceba ana ye fa bi material and no did any than the rubber and the end of my phone. And what taxes and I manage the Ghana near Yakuma. That taxes now and a second year. Yet we about a system in a system. That's a quiet farmer, a system permit. Now a bank, I'm a bank so high. No more money to what it. Fine. And so I buy and I wouldn't able to order the Juma year into no. And so I must have who every organ has to see.
Se aba critical sisi ase wo mo a eye pure water ne sa ne ma no yemba ne a ebeboa because they say because they say ye nwura no a mo no mo abasa bedru 30% peso 70% ne egu abonten na ema ye nyarewa ahodo enti eba critical se wo se ye mra ne de ban ne sa de no ye twam na ne ebe ya wo pensu ya ne cap na wo de anu mu nsuo na chese asem de nasem konya de akoto rubber bi ana obi koye rubber nsuo e de abro amoanom ebe boa yen
pacho abaka so bande dia emwa wo se se wiase no ekonanim na faze plastics ana waste ana nsuo ayenom na ene abetena afebo na se ye ko gitkoye plastic dumedi bi musa no faze wo special ice nsuo no na onom a outside the bottle, no corner, my coins kakra. On the is a specialty, some on one city or a crew. One way, you know, on my baby fear, Mr. Robano. Almost almost every 30% will be it and can you be at the bottle of corner, my uncle crab to be a keep of fear. And I bottle here, who on this son? The better come here, cause I name my sister, be a word man. It's now the son. But I buy so ya sene no boy and the video ho obi enu so we the bottle no kwa mo be fi be sa ana me no mu so no we the coffee no be sa say na pure ta rubber ya me nyeka wo mu a ina sure so bi akwa ka wo office onu so na obi the bottle me sure bag mo say ekwa bi ase be fie ye be fa pa ye be ma bi kakra eto no encourage m ko form am kipu last case no mu fie no mu nyuma no be be ye so etimi ekofa na sa no be ni nyina ni hodi na wo the pass no e wo kom kakra no etu ka so obande a ezo hebi so fi so aye no nyina ye pass ibia o de wiase ko denim no na no ma dane etu ka so obande e de nipa so wo mu aye adwuma no na sa nipa wo mu adwuma do
the best create unemployment
na be especially adwuma ye ni kunafo e ma o mu nya adwuma be mu afo ne kokofo na eye edu ahmachi be 2 am no so le sapio ta roba no e wo fom ade chi anu afa ne akofa ne etwa di kakra no so e bi o de ato di kakra di nipa be pay na ese adwuma organ ha nti ka sa zu ye free wa unemployment ebe ta pa Ghana ha no okwa ebe je onsem okwa company e di wait ko mo a ko hem ran tie ne mayo a omugu ho mu ye adwuma 24 hours ye nu machine no anopane anwumre company ba ko a owo akra ha ye fe space plus omo day anopa no omo nipa 700 anopa anwumre 700 anajo omo machine omo nu ko sia dan kwa no omo nya adwuma imagine say am ran tie ne baba we nyina sa be gukro nu ma na say amro be ne kro no e se fata no e na ye promotu ye be sa ban ne say akade e wo ho a e se ye de ye adwuma no ye adwuma ya so ya sene ha ye bi sai ne dodo a chen ne ye yi e di asem kakra aka so bande kwa dia e no ye solution
ya te na ye se we no de e wo se aban aban bem a adwuma no ne ye no be ye mere be mere amam yo Erapon ewie ye bedo ase o.
Eso be na mi sham bebe se bibia so ni amotwe ben yen.
Yo.
Na oman no we so ha na we so ha kakra ni na ye ko yen.
Yo.
Me so me da ma ya mi sham bebe.
O nshira won so ebusia ye nua be ma Elvis Opon ono na ye chairman a Oda Plastic Waste Collectors Association of Ghana na otesi ne no edi enkomo no e wo Kanawu eso. Rubber emene yen wo mo sese baby aduro no e wo se aban e de ne ho gimu yie e wo se aban pemfidie ma wo mo e wo se aban epe bosia ma wo mo e betimi ama o madwuma ne mu atre no ma sesa rubber ni nyina won so dwene se sa plastic e dien kwan e na ye mfamfa so enja kra baby phone lines na atomu na won so de wadwenkere aba plastic rubber no wan ben ne yemfanfa so eso o man se de be ye be ma efin bebrebe no eso ebete 0302 243 540 0302 ofra na tel nyafe na wo be chia tenten e ben nyafe na be chia tenten go straight to the point na yenko yen enim. Hello. Good afternoon. Oh, Jenny mo na wudi kan bae no e na wate ko no. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, BIAMAH.
Epacho gaskia ni.
Epacho gaskia ono.
Yo, favem kwai.
Yo, mensu bia. BIAMAH, said o kana plastic you na chobu go. Ade bia e ha je pa ya wata takino. Eze uhu bia tan. Ano ma pente gu bebre. Nanu ba ku kura mu ngade. Ya acha.
Gaskia. Say kwan be ne emfa so asa plastic ne be manage na enkoke gagata mu ene ade na emfa nsuyiri emehaye.
Man be ma de ban say ese yesizi binum ko ze binim de na mu ya no emfata enye no mu ya o mu ya no ba sa ko to be mu ya no kwa enye enti ehu say wo company no wunwura mu ya man be ma yesizi wu ya ma wunye sa adwuma ni biom ya ne ba company no ne hu a ya yesizi mu ya ma mu nye ko others na ados no e okrum do ados
that's sippy. Gaskia na hotel and can see companies be omu nye adwuma ni ye be omu ya no kranya akono ehu ne sa yem bane wo. Hello.
BMC.
Good afternoon.
I'm going to say
Kristo adumo mpacho hwan meshiani.
Edi ka me mo office afa e wa nua asori ba fa bukuru wa dike.
Ya sorry ba fi afin kometo yemfie so. Yenkwae.
Mo afise mo no kuro nya me obo adwuma. Isire nyankopon safi so omo no na ho ban sere be ya obesom o my God. Amen. Champion media one. E wa se oma extra policy e ba no. Ye ma tax ne nkosoro. Sene be ya do no ma nim. Eto to me no ne ye wa ha no. E wa se o ye ni first way say. Betimi apro. Mama roba ba. Na so nim se empro.
No correct.
Ka udu do me de me yan pe be am go to hospital ne wo no. Omu two ball bi o 20 years ago. So obet ni bi tibia from ho. The chemicals on the polythene no. E wo se ye hwe this way say rubber ne to form a at least 2-3 months. E wo se nanke procura so a enye atasi mu ani a for that be a imura wo kura na se odi gani kuti wa rubber nan sa e procura nsan maduane no so emu ha no ye je bibia sa na o me ye ya no mu din gugu ho e wo se aban so e ka nkrofo bi ni pe bebro so no mu nyaduma yam tikita robbers na ye hwe company din ho a exia san nkrofo na ese di klom sa companies na ye pure water no omo na ese tax wo no mu pia san ko e pekeneka this year the o mine no quality na akika gatam ni a ese ya saase no market by or Germany by
Okay, yeda sipi. Wonso betimi de odie aba. Hello. Yes, me no. Good afternoon.
BMZ nyame asunje enkan.
Enkan pa. Udi ni baby afri.
Wa oni abema.
Ana mo
akwo na meka say ai. Wa oni. I mean chia na ke bi na ke ubia no. Chia no. And sumpa hima a Kumasi market our Germany or the Bonabas small oil. BMZ ba rubber home sema and ne aje o man Ghana boss wa ama ifi emne Ghana na. Mestre say abane the sanitation tax aba. Companies na o me Roberts no. Two mutual abane so omdika ebika one ekoso kakra. Na abane fa nkrofo mo omonanti krum na BMZ omonsa Robert no because Robert is no o say the onye stebie mbeye du a BMZ anya won say obi beja ameduma kwa akwa sa Robert ma Ghana ha eden efine eso ase because at the rate pure water rubber any rubber many year we Ghana ha o forget biamu achoku na we the best MPP aban no so o metia that abebe bia betia ye yembo futo bi nto nyemfa mmabu ni ngukromu nyentio mkaye nyemsa Robert na fama company na company zonto no mtiaka because about that abmekromu acting why as say the ka say the paka kebre ensisa no because unemployment abuso awo mamu no taband no share we mu no so so mabu na se na wo tio mkaye a yamzi esinu ibetu atu ase medase
Menso medasipi. Hello. Good afternoon.
Well,
Hey, Peter Papa. Yeah, Christus. Amen. Amen. Amen.
I said now they are together with you. But my means are blanket, your friend at them. What if one day, yeah, that they are okay. Almost 5 feet. If you're market,
okay.
Foundation.
Okay.
I said now they are together. Yeah, Mr. Say. Omo yes you no omo na na cycle to go and kan go tamuni ade na na ye omo e ye omo dwuma se omo je obana so wo so bi ahwie rubber de gu gotamu a na o gini ska na okọ e ho na wo se ye ka wo mo tete nkrofo a omo ni bebre na mantemu ye isi oto na kobla ni hwie rubber na se de bi agu a obi gina ho nka se ade gina wo so gini ska se se nya wo ye no nka ye pa o but ye mi se wo betima ya masade we asati ana se be ye bedin no kobrani jina no ojiska na bede na roba na timi afin ya kan sen kan ho so hwe abrochira wo hwe nsu na mo fefefe ade na ye hanko ade e ti sa e panifo no ko wa efe ade no mo ba o mo implement ne ma bi no mo ti nkrofo kan kan se wa hunnim ne be hu se bia wo taji obi agini ska bo ade ni gumu no e wo se wo ye ni sei na mo meja mo life ama wo Oh, I started na okay. Enti me yaduma. Kasi ade ayi that's the is abonten. No me shema go for standing na fi ho. Ayi hwe adwuma. Only about me that.
Menso medasipi. Hello.
Mami Soja.
Good afternoon.
Banko, Bibi Abokodi.
Adumara kwa na so.
Me hoye pa.
Ajodi.
Friends phones. Dodo na se +123 ultramodern saloon. Ami wa 30 salam.
Yo, Prince Phones yes.
Yami shira wate. Na ode. No ane sa wo fa na ye adakabri senior general so boaduma. Mami ko be makam. Me nua panyini me papa abotre ne shop she Sunday no. We did me mano. Yako uko sha manfo pa o mo store so she Sunday na numre ewo Air Force market ayure ko.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Mami Soja.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mami Gada.
Yes, one messiani.
Me bacha weshia Ogawuli.
Yo, Oga will carry it you.
Mami chia ye me papa Alan Tremantin be de obia no me chia na adwuma suma oboma oman Ghana. Ye be kanya se NPP de osuma den ya delegate e be hwe no nyam nti on kana akoma ntriyam na botre nkuduma botre ni de ye den ya ye de bebo no. Mami Soja oman ya timi ye wo AMA workers ho you city guys for adwuma ben ana mo ya na efi amene Ghana foi uko Accra adwuma wo say AMA any city guys for yen omo nye no na adwadifo na etata wom ana ya chiwom ana ya jom sempo ana kapre egum kotoko AMA mi gina ho pa na city guys ngida ho pa no bia no musuo no da to fo no agya no ko eye hwan asede we ana magana empty because adwuma obi adwuma so yen onye no agya so no agya no agya adwuma fo de be sele me for any asemi for e ka mo because unwadwo no say so mbehwema mpatam enidie ani ahodibie aba ho eno omonye de be sele omonye no amisoja amen ko no bi mra
Mera sipi. Hello. Good afternoon, Bajo Dini baby Afrifi.
Again.
Na dia wudi kan ba na atekoe. Afra.
Ai.
Etio. Adumara kwa na nso e.
Bako, and you menya dia mencha mo fa ja conform energy minister and status groover.
Ojo so pa.
Ya wanya mi aba bi wo ayi Germany o.
Amen.
Ada wo ba ya no beba.
Mate.
Anya Accra kuma Ghana kuma ti o.
Anya gra yonko.
One o
okay.
O ja da bo precaution kwan.
Mate.
Ai, e chiano. Me me se ade no kwa yen free system no mukura.
Eno susu nkrofo nwuma bebo won. Ebe sa akofo hawa ba.
Ni e stone shoe. Ni e stone shoe ba ni rubber we. Uhu rubber bi na aje uhu na ohia na de so ba no for ayi no.
Ende me ni ma sheda hu bi. Danimo.
Oh, rubber ya di engu koko gum bi.
Aha, okay, fita no.
What one?
Ye de yesha ayi beans ne amugum no.
Ene de eto wa na awia boss wa na aname.
Okay.
Na nka ye Mrs. Adu kwa wenu yenyi free system mu kura ma ye yenyi kura enhu. Enti sa pa dia wan ko sisa na bonten ye ngwa wa ene de bogos. Me sa dia wo mu sisa pa minima bibi wo fanko beria. Wo mu ye tu asete won timi sisa sa ama ye. Esa dia kenu. Baby wo mu ko fa bi ro ba ko na ho no ma sa ye bola. Enti yenki kim free system pa. Akwa bi o mabo so mu be yi o mu nyi free okra airtime o mu nyi free okra na yen kwa e be fa so. Yen starting cost ta ho no. Yen kikire ni sa rubber na America no. E de eno eto ha na
area boss wa na nane.
Na anane na asamata. Si hadin de onyi free okra ma ye hu biem.
That's it. That's Janimo Edie enono. Also betimi afre 0302243540. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Pacho weni.
Yo, Mami Soja Abodini.
Yo, Abodre. Yo, Ofa Abodre. Yo.
Yo, Mami ya bi na ma eduma pa a wo bo mo ni eduma papa na ninti ani MP honorable Alex Asema Ken MP for Ekiti obo eduma papa ya kupon inshallah mami emi say ya papa a won ne kasa e ti na wuti ne kasa no na o se eye companies a ewa Ghana one recycling rubber ni na ya private company what say ankanko eduma ọman na nkasa ehudi me ekame nko ama dwen bia amesre ye mampeni se eya one district one factory no na ko betie die a factory ni bia betie a recycle sa rubber especially water ones na bi so tia Ghana esi na Ghana papa eyan kan nko a the 46 regions of Ghana ni na esi na yen also ye mampeni by all the sanitation ministry by our best minister down former president or the sanitation day or the by Indian Council and Kaga and Kabay now Kayaman in not so one now so is still in a minimum is Ura and we see the way who they say not the other people not the other Sugati in the that is yes papa yes and for one thing the other my 5 years time yes to increase
Behadwene pa yo yada sipi ono so e de no hello oh ati etwomu hello
BIAMAH soldier
yes alaji
BIAMAH police
alaji
na on pom ti say
rade adom me ho ye pa na alaji wonso e
oh yes alasi BIAMAH soldier asema odiba wi ayi de ehwampa yi na Ghana hanomo enu afayefo 77 nipa ba funu maba onu die sika obepenu na odwunu ho onu onjunu oman no ho sika se yen se bi wonu mo ye sa roba nkura ka se wo mu na ban tem BIAMAH babi obefa bia roba enti biso won se wo mu man mu no sa na roba ni nam baby asa
na omo abrof me ba omo di sika be bia adwuma wa ha no omo na to roba ni gu mountain so na yan na etugu mountain so
na anya omo na omo ye roba no ya se wa ye roba no ama ya ton na wo nya sika ye se wo so on timembua o man no aya na wo so akaska au baino gina won faji mafo na finu a wo krom no ye sa me matina Côte d'Ivoire matina ma bebre ma ho sa sise no a Côte d'Ivoire ko se o be ho se roba ni namta wu company wura no na e beta ku beta hand mo antisa BIAMAH say yan family ko mu a ya bia wo be ba be topic be ba be kata sa enkosi aga enti e be sira ban any company follow amu ya sa BIAMAH omo yen sise papa ye wo mra je omo ya jima yan fa omo no omo su sora me pa na sa jima no na omo ye ana company no ye yi won mi ye ma bia o ye roba no kra da forma na anane na ye bibi wo form kama ye but just like that no je encha yi
it is alaji yo amen also betimi afre na ye call your name hello
hey Kobia Santi Kotoko.
Neighbors.
Iti ya Sante no. Kuma pemwa pembeba.
Magjerry Samen Ganjo as I disappointed MP.
Yeah, catch any Sam Freeway 2025. Minimum Yabama Kodetra Martin be share
That's all. Oh wow, who basa kakai.
You never be Chiano in a Fulesium, Transport Minister. The American said, I didn't tell her, women touching the Besoponi couldn't have. They say, I could send that to me, who born him who see you, who born in fear, who knew, Jaban day. On said, Obisu Namod and a Juma, but the end of Juma, also, Emma and the company. And the coming one can no more, or Mutono, or Mutuma or more. Then you almost shell, stuck to a Katanua, and I would not say, the Cassa brand quality, o de ntwa yi enu nti no omo to no omo fisi France no obia de ho behyem adwuma bɔne enti sɛ krono bɔ na wanya ga ma ɔsia ija bɔ krono
na bida
na fensu nsuo to so a yankurofo ya na wo di nyema gum gotamu no esa rubber na o ɛyɛ bɔɔla because say sa rubber amanfo to nti dan hu emfero ɛri education minister ɔbɔ adwuma me dana se
yo Nebonsu yanso yeda se papa aha kana wu ena yede aba awie na unfortunately we be catch any antimi amfa wa fa che nyame yadomo a ya ebenada ye ba ye be mu akwanya na so de de atudwa ebenada de ye asamfoforo ene be ba o plastic waste no ho bibia so abetimi afa ye de afa ye WhatsApp line 0503721744 0503721744 na yakenkan ede amao Ejay Mensa Prince and also keep up the good work. Lydia Obinchum Tete and was a good afternoon. More Vim, great team. Master P and was a good afternoon, Mami BIAMAH. MAAME 90 is born inside Queensland and I'm enjoying the program with Akosia Kunedu Prince Okra, Sandra Okra and KO FIE Frimpong and Kwabna Amene. Yenina ye enjoy program not live papa ewo Queensland. Enoch Tete Kwame GH no say okay no me the be chiri George Nyako and also the plastics must be banned by the government and also so ewo ho no more Yawuza so amen or say President Akufo-Addo is keen on building an entrepreneurial nation while ensuring that growth, job creation and fiscal consolidation are not compromised. MAAME BIAMAH, good afternoon. I don't understand what is happening in Ghana, MAAME. You are right. Ghanaians, we should change our attitude. Accra is very dirty because of plastics. Akwasi amwene ena odiwe ebaye. George Nyako and was the plastics and pure water rubbers must be banned by the government. Otherwise, by 10 years to come, I swear we shall smell it. Misko Spelele is watching us live from Kasoa. And also Edene de Abba Bedi Akubi Ebenezer watching you live from Kentampo Mansie. Say I don't understand why Accra is the most dirty city all because of plastics. My regards to Sir Janet, incoming women organizer of the Kentampo South, and also Sudene de Abba no. Kwabnapia is watching us live. Or say Kwaku and was okay, and also me de who I can kind of ebeba echre nti we your messages kakra mode ebetwe mo ewo kanawu eso ye gina eno so na kanawu section no ye de abawi ye mi twa me ho aba me bapa ye ba studios na fe enkomo ene nsempora ewo ho no ye de ho nsem abeto edwa
That because we had been abused so much, we would not allow our health care systems to collapse. That the leaders who are going to work to ensure that life expectancy improved, that they were going to ensure that maternal mortality was reduced, that they were going to ensure that infant mortality was eliminated, and fundamentally that the disease burden would be reduced if not eliminated. That is how clear the diagnosis was in 1963. They were also clear that ignorance was a contributing factor, and that we had been so thoroughly under-educated or miseducated, as Carter G. Woodson had said a little earlier in 1933 of the American in his book, Miseducation of the Negro, which word you did not want to verbalize. And the most important thing was that we did appreciate that we had been miseducated, and so clear was the articulation of this. And if you go to many African schools and many African countries at that time, we built many universities. Those of you who come from Liberia or Sierra Leone will know that in those early days, the universities that existed at that time were universities such as Fura Bay in Freetown in Sierra Leone, which was a leading institution then and even now known as the Athens of Africa, because it was the residence of knowledge. That was Africa identifying her problems. We also recognized that poverty was an issue, and we assumed that having regained independence, we would deploy our intellectual resources and our other resources to ensure that our men and women would not labor under economic desperation.
The ideal society they belong to are in these terrorist groups, and not for example, the Republic of Ghana. And so they would criticize how our democracy does not work and it does not deliver. They will criticize how they are waiting for jobs, but those jobs will never come because the government will never be able to deliver. They will criticize how they can take certain things happening in society and use them as examples to radicalize. All these become the techniques of radicalization. They become the techniques of, if you call it, undermining what we are, what progress we have made, and what we have achieved. People should not assume that there is no jealousy, that in the Fourth Republic, we have maintained and sustained political stability. We are not like other places where people are arrested and locked up. People don't want to see a country, and when I say people here, I'm referring to these terrorist groups. They are envious that when there is an environment in which every country is suffering under the weight of terrorism, Ghana continues to stand stable. It's not to create the mistake of allowing people to fall into the hands of terrorists, but that every day we work together to overcome those challenges, right from local government level to national level, to prevent that radicalization, which then makes people to fall into the hands of these groups when the possibility of recruitment arises. Let us continue with the effort of delivering good governance. Military or security is one, but it is more about the delivery of good governance. Let in every village and in every community, even when we have challenges, let us continue to engage one another in which people know that there is a collective effort, both formal and informal. Continue to allow you in the media to have the space. Even when you criticize, it should not be interpreted as negative. It should be interpreted as constructive to help the accountability process. Let's continue to deepen democracy.
$200 Ghana cedis, Bosomivia. The ɛno akyi no so ɔmo mpɛsɛ ɔmo kɔsua ɛnsa no dwuma ɔmo ho ka nyinaa aban bɛfa ɔpɔn ho so a ɛbɛsa ma abosia na wankasa wo de bi wankasa wa adwuma yɛbɛ set $10 billion job fund saa $10 billion job fund no obi bia wa wie university polytechnic a wo tifie bɛgye bosia fa bi wankasa wa adwuma yɛbotaeɛ ne sɛ by 2024 no na ya build 1 million new entrepreneurs na create over 5 million jobs ɛwɔ kurom a na me ya atom na me bɛyɛ president Ghana kwan nyinaa yɛbɛyɛ ni nyinaa by 2024 no ne afɛsi Ghana kwan nyinaa afɛsi so ɛyɛ nsuo miami kurom anyako ɛsɛ nsuo kɔ hɔ Volta region baabi a ɛsɛ nsuo kɔ fie bia mu saa so na ɛsirim Ghana mpatamu baabi a Eastern region baabi nsuo ne bia no nsuo bɛkɔ hɔ afɛsi so yɛ ɛyɛ kuayɔ yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ ɛkɔkɔ a yɛkra firi ama no ne ba yɛnkra ma biem ɛmo a yɛkra firi ama no ne ba yɛnkra biem koko yɛmfa nkɔrɔ biem yɛde bɛ add value ne abɛde the world largest chocolate manufacturing company right here in Ghana to create over 200,000 direct jobs sɛ na meyɛ atom a ɛyɛ bauxite yɛne abɛ refine bauxite no
sukuu asɛm ne yɛka na yɛba abɛyi yɛhoafoɔ mma afiri sukuu yɛhoafoɔ mma yɛhoafoɔ nto aba nanso yɛma na agye sukuu firi ne nyinaa fa yɛma wɔn ankasa so na yɛ aba yɛ adwuma wɔabere a yɛnto aba enti mebɛyi mma no nyinaa firi sukuu mu na de aka no mahwɛ wɔ firi ɛtɔ so bie mu no sɛ ɔmo a mpanimfoɔ no yɛ aba adwuma nyinaa sɛ bɛyi wɔ firi mu sɛ wɔhɔ a ne kɔto aba na wɔhɔ yɛ nti saa nkurɔfoɔ no meyie firi mu a nkwadaa no ebi bɛkɔ anɔpa ebi bɛkɔ awia ɛnkɔyɛ dɔbo sɛdeɛ wɔn kɔ ebi kɔ bosom mmiɛnsa bosom wɔn meyɛ ne saa ebi bɛkɔ anɔpa ebi bɛkɔ awia nanso menim deɛ mɛyɛ a nkwadaa bɛtumi akɔ sukuu no kakra yɛ na mɛka nti wɔwɔ bi ɔntoa so.
Neat 100.9 FM memanti ena waso egua wotie no ebraso yafe ye beka amanyosem no agumu ye hwehwe ne niema bi ha ye wo ye mpotamo ye wie na enensem egua pono so no se de Bank of Ghana ahye obia wudi sikasem hudwa wo yesu kasem hudwumadie bia ma enkrofo ba wo se bia ye ba be di sikasem hudwumadie sununko bi ye be yi sika ne ehun kro ne ba every July bosome de di campaign e wa fi mo no obia eba e wo so kita Ghana card enunkuto enna wo mo bagi atum Ghana card ne nko a ukofa any form of ID card ba e be broskoto wato atwene baby enti Bank of Ghana so kaza Okay. 80 Bamujo Besra.
We did something for 2020. We are now in 2022.
80 me Bamujo. Adade to wase. 80 Bank of Ghana ashe all financial institutions say they say ID card a wo be accept e wo financial institutions bia no enye Ghana card effective July 1. Aban e de abetu dwa ese the economy no chese ye ko ye gina ye nan so pa ye ko ye nim niema ekoyie nanso ase aban hia 11 no pa because we said the aban de anibre ne ade ka 11 no asem no ase ye hwe ne ntimi nyuntum ne ade no a wonka ono akroya se economy no ekonanim they say rapid rebound said the omka no borofo no ekonanim pa enso ase 11 ne ni e wo so papa na ebinumu bisa se ekonanim a ene na 11 no edian important na eba beye de aboayen yera to force ne afoforo mienu bi nso so no ya charge wo for causing financial loss to the state na which hunters and the NDC 4% Ghana for ehunu no anase kwan so a na yede wo mo enam no you tag and so wo me de krata aba abonten and wo me de abetu dwa ss strike no that the NLC edit to wo mo anim say illegal no wo me de mo hunu say illegal wo mo koy ene wo mo constituents ahodo beye ayi ekokohia ye wo mo hia no bia wo mo yakohia separate wo mo nyina adwene ko bankurum say kwan ya NLC ede wo mo fa so no entwa yi ye wo mo hia firi aban ho no e wo sa ban ede ma wo mo enti aluta continua wo mo so a ya strike no e koso nyaade a wo mo twe asensen mo we ni senka ya hodo na wie ye ba besi ne koso ye beta se ne se besepa ene konna hahan ye beta se ne banyansafo na empanyimfo a ebeboa me wo sa kwan so no yera yawa sanita no LPG national organizer Afeyera Emmanuel Adote Alote NDC National Communications Team member and Yera Ernest Adade NPP National Communications Team member. Yamea Drum Emma Yera Ernest Adade wababeka yensa ewa ha and Yera Yawasanita no ono so abeka ye ho ewa ha. They say Emmanuel Adote Alote why na say 2022 you know late comers nyina yemfa so ano late comers ahincha no yeah, waje title na nkasa pa ya onu obi a emmomo ehye ewo ho eti mempanyifo memamo akwabo adote adade memo akwaba
enua
empom te sai
erade adom
erade ase misata no
ema
ibi aboko de yes kamme bekasa wo ho ayefe but me kan adade bekasa ajase wo no de na ehye ne de mi hu
yi me bro nya atade a na ehye mi
eti menka
ana me so edi na menka wo me so menka edi
Mr. Adade
yes
ma me fan chase enfri so they say Bank of Ghana the directive aba say all financial institutions they say the only ID card and ID won't be accepted in terms of financial transactions. No, and yet Ghana card. Na sa adie no, and shall see July 1, 2022.
Yo, me da se. We dey mechia o na machia tiefo nyina MPP for mpenim for. Mechia mpɛso asofo adentafo nyina. Na obi biara otie yɛn biara o ti bebia no me hye wo nkran se de Ghana man no ekon ebi se o man no modern na wo mo a omusun so o man no modern kase omu pa na ye ba ha no mo a omo TV 8 mu me ti ho a me ye me moderate nipa no me ba I mean me oproma jaya na me team
that's be abakasa wonam da
oh da bi ene na ma ndi no kra ma me ho but ye nyina ye hu se nyama bebre wo ho aye betimi aye e de aboa ye my Ghana nyama ye be ye no ene se djuma bia wankasa unim se we de ye djuma me di boa me ho a be boa no wonso fa wa ho de nhyem na ye nyina ye nhya se empeja o man no through edjuma ye ne ankasa ye bebie ade ba ko a me advocate ubeka de bia no me pese me ka ho asem yemi enwuma America de bia me ka se amanya akese no ba kokora ni ho no mo a enwuma akese a wo mu no ya aban dia ba kokora ni ho ubod Google nomne Microsoft nomne wo mo ekeka ho no obi biara esore dakro no si esese me ye bibi fa me ma brabo eni wo mo eben mi abrabo ho good examples any baby ayeti yewura say kwa me despite eka ho sorry dakro odi ne nsa ene na adwene ene na hoɔden eye adwuma ene ye nyina yetumi betna ha na so aba mfaso nti you can imagine ni pampimpim a omunam ne nsam no so no yewura despite and sorry dakro anka se yenye minye bibi na mboa mi ankasa number 1 na mboa obi nso number 2 a nka me ne wona nka yente ha nti enkransha me de ma ye nyina no because minim so obi wo ho no ma onimafuo ye enso ebi a ote ho twan se anka obenya aban adwuma bi na waye obi wo ho no mo a ne papa nom ne nananom girl bi a me ne di sa ankomo we 6 years ago na no frame me no ye adwuma wo NIA osi wajai because since ojai ye no ika onya free emriane a oya o de supply nkrofo nkwano chain na ketua ne mo ho mprensa eni mprennan usome bia enti na che se ta futuo no aboa no nti ono de kakra onim ye ne maame no mo ye hito pa nti oye ne maame hito na o de supply enne no ama na adwuma wafa nkrofo a omoboa ne ye hito no na wafa motofo a se upe bi kura wo Peace FM mo building yi mu a omufa moto a no mo de abrewa ya na adwuma kosopa nti nkransha me de magana fo no na menhye politics na ase asemo a obisa yesi Ghana card na yemfa ndi ye hudwuma say we no enya news ma ye mu bebre because asem we ya kan say say ye synchronize ye cards a ye di ye adwuma no because afibia mfie nan bia ye be kwa akosa line na ya akoye voter ID card na wakwa akosa line na wakoye driver license senate for ye omo different card we ye obia kura ne card obia wo ne numbers you di 2 3 mo enye ye uko amanya akese ni mo a bebre wo card ba akopɛ like will driver license wo ho de aka nyina wo ho nanso de oman no identity that ID card no ko America e your SNIT number no so America ni wo Ghana ha na wo born SNIT number ne share fidie mu a ye ohia wo nipa ne ho nyina no won sabeka nti America embassy e wa ha ohia wo hwe de ohia ene sa number no onya sa number na ho nsem nyina obetumi eyi aba nti yenso kakra no say ye koyenim Dr. Digitization a menim say adote abetna si wanka ne ho asem a onko onipa ba ko a yankopon de adom Ghana man a obaye no e bia me ka kire nkrofo say digitalization no e wa hodada beniama ye try say ye be ya na nke ho odin ma ya ye ntumi anye ni nyina no ye raba o mi abaye ya beye radie yenye odeni radi di national oh ba o mi anu nyame di national ye unim die ntra ma me nka asemba akonchiro ufa mobile phone we a adote no mu bo modern bia o mbetumi so mu ye mobile money a ye anka metumi asende me Vodafone edi aba wo Tigo na watumi asende Tigo edi akọ MTN adote no mu kan ya kaskala nkosi aga omo ntumi anye in fact omo de koma Kempton switch kura no na omo se ho ka no me boss sia wo bedwa adote pa mo na freedom ha because ade a yewra ba omi anom de say 4 million say 6 million ye no omo de 2.5 billion dollars na akoye nanso waba abeye nti utu say digitalization any digitization no ba ko abinemu afedi omo say oye banker na abedane da enu na kire how dynamic nipa ne ye say bia adote ye bankai na obeba pa na adote sheka se no repair ne car no wetu no kọ na engineer gina ho na shock no enti no utumi hu se nipa no waben na yetumi aye na ye Ghana card ya ye ka ho asemi enye ne na eba o da bia me catch us meja me wallet wasi anka mi President Kufo de ne kire o na mayi na ado de na kire na mabisa se na yewra mails ni ye nyina ye nua pani ni ye man pani dada John Mahama nso ne de no yi kire mi anka beboa me esan se na adwuma ne si ho na yewra Kufo call ye no omo ba power no me di 9 months or ministry ho ansa na me free ho within that 9 months still na yewra Kufo card na ye issue udim sa I'm telling you there ye start issue yewra Kufo pen so no na tamils ba power no na ye issue nti wo mo a government be on bisa omo government appointees ni bebre any wo mo a na omo wo Jubilee House those days no omo nyina nya President Kufo de ni bi ye no ko si ye no eno anu no abepim se na ado danko Akufo ado ba ya ye san be share mu kena omo ntumi on print card single wine single omo ntumi on print ye printing Kufo de ni ko si ya esese omo share adwuma num kena omo be yi prosatefo anom ne team ne di ya omo dey say Griffith ne omo nkrofo bi ba ye no anu no askala yam print card back na nso ko bisa say sika say na ye spending between 2009 and 2016 when iso be briu ebe ye enti ye aba ye tumi abepeja card no mu biom ye issue card no o ye de oba na ma emfie nwotwe wantumi anye hu obi aba busumi miensan na oba ne nyem oba no ko wo ya o se akwala ne 9 mfia ana akwala ne 9 mfia card ye ache na ye de story tin card no so ni mfa so but me the American Army boys be share unim say they travel on their card omo use passport we ni be share e India omo ye dru airport na me yi me passport na we odru ho na de ne card na to ho na wa fam the sana ye card say ECOWAS region no any areas are any say uhia passport na wo de akoye wo unim say ye wa aman bebre a ufri Ghana uhia visa na wo de akọ sa areas ni nyina say me family Ghana card na ya na ECOWAS card na metimi de free plane ko enti ye ekoye nim me de say ye be play card no down na adwuma pa card no betumi aye na ya say no me de obi wa adwene pa bia onfa ntachiri na me de me di twato okra ne say wo mo a yetu wo mfo say ma omu nkoye card na omu anko ya ene queue na abro so no na no metie adote nua baako NDC ni bi na nani abre na queue na gadada na card ye print ahi bia na me say masa na wo ka che won say ma omu nkoye no wonim say da bi be ba obekọ akosa line because you told them mamu nye ukoya den mu bewu card ni so fa so baako ma me ameti hai ene men gidi say me nuanum ye ti hai card no so fa so baako kese pa any the national database we are getting because abrochire so obi ko bokro no ana say bia bi boni bi asi wo dan mu ha ana Peace FM ha ube say na police for aba no mu di powder bi egu ho no mu pe fingerprint ana me boa the omo ya ni say sa fingerprint na omo sisa no they are going to run it through the national database ye ni bi nti ya hwesi ni na omo ye na omo pick fingerprinter na ye ni age ye si o we dey si abrochire anka omo aye ho adwuma dadada obi aba Dr. Digitalization say ye nye na ye mfa mboa ye man ya boa ye man ye wie aye ka no si ma ye nye de ebe boa ye ama ye say no ni kakra kro no obi be bokro no wa ha na obi anhu no na camera bia nche na ne fingerprint nko abetumi aboa nti yesremo obi biara onye ne de no NIA for no say by the July date no omo print card ni bebre ko emze no ye obi a including me so obi wo ho a onyanya card no ye print ye obi nyan register di omu be ye biara obi abenya card no because that is the only problem mini card ni bia me ntumi nko yiska sika no so that bank no ye media nti obi antumi enka say mimi sika media to bank no mami nko ye ne nipa no di be hye ne mpaase ama ehun sem bebre enti no wo mo a esese mo make sure say ye benya card no de make a kire wo mo ani say mo make sure say the only card ni bi no obenya ji say wanfa ne ho ama say oti adote na wa ama dia ono anasem
NSAD na oten nka no NPP National Communications Team member na ayi aba bedru nyame adom enua be ma the late comer appointee
Mami,
I say the why late comer na boss.
Mami, oh say
they say why late comer na boss.
Say who Ghana na say who that's where tiasi
won kasa mo won what say so pure Ghanaian no
me ba na say you under Bawumiani Akufo-Addo government. I say you have to yes, you have to double up near where. And yes sir. Kale.
Na we ka oba antama
na guys no, me ba say I dey no so no pa.
Go patupa.
Mami, uti fakwa. So you have to go to so many places. Maybe ejuma 5 and I may just to survive. Just to survive. Na ni nyina nso Mami say me kan ne ekomu no. Oh, enti enye me ya ban no. Ya ban no. Enti say that's it. NS e wo ha na. Me say no offer Akufo-Addo nkasa. Normal economy embra from because young men and women but you must 5 times still
la economy no my oh that's yenu abema alote eno no Mr. no yankwe this year the Bank of Ghana ama deadline this year the financial institutions will be bear transaction via Ghana card from 1st July.
That's it. Yeah, Ghana for you know you may go far by any need FM to BIAMAH. Much yard. We were a frame away. I say,
remember, I'm so no, I'm out.
I'm so Yanin. Now, I couldn't dear young Pessy a bit. The Suffolk Marfo can that pum when you I can say, you man, why you choke. No, than a maba. I'm say a banner ubu, and I sense I've been a new Juma.
Yeah,
what if I come out to what yes? The see anti-sabium. If I want to what yes, what sort of crap on what Pia Bontihono, Eddie. Said the old concussion, Ubenya. If I couldn't cry, what no. You see, I can't say what if I can't. What home yes, just what you are home because we see a bonta a your monyo. Now, I may say, be farmer sometime on now we various interviews. No, what can be a plastic waste? I don't tell whom book you happen and a young pram. There be a friend say, hey, Adade, Omunina AAT. Adade who NPP for leadership of service. What we have done so far, and a young pram. Or say, will be some say, may sign the book number. I may say, I will say, we jarred your camp. Ohima. You see, plastic waste now you can have them. But be a am there. So back here. Share book women yamuda. I am helping you as a government.
We are not we don't need your help.
Dabi.
Oh, see,
you are talking about plastic
waste. You treat ewo kana wuso no. You treat plastic waste. Management of plastic waste. It many plastic waste collectors association for edin komo. Now our problems are almost feminine no. Waste no do no egu abonten. Oh, the be on
small book there. Me tie interview because me say me ba ha.
Mr. as an no flash.
Me
ba cho flash.
No flash. Na me say be a ba ho baby center.
Just a minute can
just a minute.
Martin.
So be kaya. You rafin pon boat na so. Me time no papa no ye nyina pe na sem. Na so ye before say be appointment even the vetting the way he spoke about plastic waste any the ombeye oba bem no so no we not just person oba ni but I am touching on this particular issue because of the explanation nipa na we interview no dey give Ghana for change is difficult and it is not easy so while we pick people into line they will never change now when baby or the response ne ko fire or say plastic waste na gu abonte no and crofo mo sisa ye kunafo many yem fa sade ni muman o plastic no plastic many yen
o say ye jaye a ebegu nyuma
engu hu
both bottled water and sachet water producers
BIAMAH
how much set up factories in here
BIAMAH engu yanka say
And how many use bottle rather?
You see, there are alternatives to normal insurance. What we are saying is there must be a two-pronged approach to solving this problem. Approach you will never when they produce a plastic chain approach for. Yeah, because of such a thing, it's yes.
But I'm saying especially when no more problem.
Yes, but when no crop there's no problem. What do you say? So approach as we speak, the sea is even polluted, and they are trying to, as it were, some plastics. They are doing it because it means so they are looking at other alternatives. Ghana, and like I mentioned, there is segregation of waste. Ghana, Hankroma, segregation of that is where the education must go. And that is where we must make it compulsory and a fine imposed on corporate. Say, as we speak, if you be an sachet water, and you are winning say few sachet water, as sachet water, no,
because can baby cross say in South Africa, for instance, a mine if you know far. Ya designate at the end, Obia or baby or back picking it.
Exactly.
If you're for no plan, give them something small.
Exactly, yes.
So that as a form of encouragement, Bema or no more.
Keeping I'm the way I'm conscious, some cotton. This is so many how to dispose it. I'm keeping it neat. Mobile, Mobefa. I see this Amodia Mamma. Marco to Atrabon. There be Anna, Sembrano so back. We are banning the drinking of sachet water. We do Singapore. So one who's a video no. We do a church no maybe a you be say me first otin to show to form. There's a caning of 24. You final $5,000. And now say who abuse or bar sexually whatever. And only by hanging. Who dealing no me first what be do more airport no almost searching no and yes I feel you higher and also by hanging. Sano e wo ho. Nti you be say uti we mu ase. There is somebody to explain them to you. There was one tiasia, almost a sanko krum. It's a run money pa, a yet no matter bebwa, nanka ya water. Because we say 1 minute, men can be a rough and pom button. The definition is not the other man. But no man can say what the big go when we say or the big clear plastic waste. Let me see how say saying. One day, making count. I said the bear. Now, yeah, by substantive matter. How much here, honorable Honorable Daniel New Quartet was Glover, the incoming national organizer for the New Patriotic Party. Almost yes, your party, no. Said the another Adauroma, Mampany legacy, Wabesen was a see a young one. NPP. Once a vibrant political party, everybody revered, no. A Bayer family and friends are. One cast or more party, Micropono, more jack. And so I want to make a yarn, a bit me a come on. Until Ohima, the subject can change is a difficult thing. Now, anybody, and I don't think anybody would speak against the issue of Ghana card. And I say digitalization, and I said digitizing. About me. Nobody. But you see, the manner we are going about it, and only in some. Ocean registration, more the time let me better. I think it was one of the main problems about NDC failure. Now, Dr. Hajina na Edalmano, if I remember correctly. Yes, they failed because the deadline now the man microphone. Me say me wife here konhosa company must say a problem. If I card because of person sorry best 4 o'clock or something. I'm saying massa me to me sorry nkotra obi a line mu say me because of that. But no, I won't do it. This latest one, the same thing happened. I won't go. I'm not ready to. Now baby all nantia kono so what? I'm saying I'm not ready to go and this thing it will subside. Not work on work here. The deadline they give, no, knowing very well, sir, and for a certain age, they will move out of that age into a certain bracket that they would be entitled for that particular. And now, say, move fancy shame go you better say, you to say Kim. You better take you data regarding, say, a be a winner 10 years and 15 years, I'll be a national ID. Young fast shame go from now. Now, in the near future, no more air cost, no, let's say, a trust. But for the issue of bank and other transactions, perfectly fantastic. Say, as I say, you're back to the point, say, you cannot go out there to do transactions. Transactions, no interest, as soon as you we are all privy to the fact that it reduce some form of armed robbery, corruption, and no. Ne be almost money laundry. After the money laundry, I have a personal problem with it. You see, Africans say you got problem.
You
don't have to sign those uselessness because have they ever said, and that's what Mashemra Mukrum said, a natural resource laundering. Inti sa uko Africa na omunwa ma mu wiya bebrebe ye we base natural resource laundering we don't want it. Ye the gold come onje.
And now recently a climate change and Ibiasa they told President Akufo-Addo say your natural resources yempe kwan bi e be fa so as ye bejai too something like that.
You see?
Something came up there. How are we going to survive?
Exactly. It is the same they are doing with the COVID normal. Person that be they are at the production level. No more produce, no more swagos. Now you see, there is going to be a time they will control all our natural. In fact, even now they are controlling it. You understand? Until we are saying, say, there is something called free money. Now that free money, no, yeah, you want for or more agents are dealing in oil, big deals. Into one only commissioner, the Amanya commission ketwa. And because a commissioner only company be a because as soon as in the company. That's the kind of person who be invested. A woman account so, but they don't want you to touch it because Mufti said, how did you get this plenty money? We need company you are not producing. But me fans say me the oil ba o memu. Na say wo na wo say wo pay oil na say me my intermediary and a middleman. Na say ya ba na ya ma me commissioner. Me fans say $6 million. You tuya to my account say see ape. And another crop from the say. Nko hwa kwa no. E ba ne say no nya $5 million onya dwuma bia. You understand? These monies we should allow those monies to come. So we investigate that's the whole of America and can't say senior kobo chrono. What's it? Why a bank and What I'm saying is that once they investigate and nothing has come out, say me asani mako break into any bank and that's a swindle obi ajinisikano. They should allow such money into the country so that we can use it to develop. That's my point on that. But yes,
there is a way. Let me tell
there's a way.
Do you think the Swiss ask anybody doing offshore banking? Yes. Pointed to say unya scan why. Train. Now why we are omani sika dia begu hono. Sika no dru ni kromo a wo be yi ana wa bisa o say ukonyane.
Yes, I know. Omonso do. Sika no so wo hono e generate.
Sika no wo me say Africa sika nyina ko go Switzerland because of this offshore banking thing omo ye. Africa sika nyina go.
We are so gullible.
Mugabe num. Mugabe ba ko no.
Robert Mugabe.
No, me can DRC. Congo. Kabila no ne. Kabila successor no.
Yes.
All this scanning in Congo.
Yes. Yeah, but so we are saying, sir, allow their money also to come inside for us to use it to develop. And it is now the card in us obia emfa ne but I'm saying, sir, and I making sure best stand there no. I mean, infinite. People should keep on registering. Na se nipa onye ye na se one day be send this carry man na okoyi no won say oni card di ontumi nyi a be force na man akoye as omma deadline the rush we even continue to say that the government
but say betimi aka say majority of the people no kita card.
Yes, but you see the way I hear the deadline to so and they hard, you know, and people will sit out there and say
because of Ghana yen suban no yan fa deadline and to so Ghana
ni bio so deadline bi mo. What you say start a card money normal. Obi an so deadline bi. Wonim say ade na da radio for mon trim kakra mo wait. You bet trim us about 5 years na you so here. You understand? I'm saying say them crofo anase bi abode
we from the 1st of July and year starting.
Yes.
Okay, I'm for a deadline
Obi
I'm say effective of using the card in doing banking transactions. Ebe started from 1st July.
Right.
It is from 1st July. You can't go and do bank transactions. You have to force them. Okay.
Ebi asende uskabi. Anase bibi obi e de check BIAMAH. Na ukoyi na se woni card. Ho na obe hu se ade ese mkoye. You understand? Nti omo de omo nya ye be but baby omo de akofa. Me say NIO say hwan National Communications NCO say whether they are behind what is happening right now with the telcos doing these things. The telcos are supposed to pay the NIA to take that information from them. You understand? They should request the information from NIA.
And not a registration of the SIM card.
Yes. You understand? Inti the NIS must make money out of it. And the SIM card who could register. Yes, if I will your friend is saying, I do not bra. Inti who are winning. That is why people are longing to the place to do that. It is because of the mobile SIM card. And yes, I go okay, for Pim say, but because of the SIM card registration, into a month for line, you understand? So I'm saying, say, don't hide behind the telcos whom you can get money from, so that you will give them the information to key to, link it to our various ID cards. Who are we need to me fast as a mania? Next deadline regarding the SIM card. No, me kwa nam koyefo me ID ako. No yama me. As simple as that. But the way I is no, I say
proper planning and pasta in that's Mr. Asanita no and what's in can Emmanuel.
Yo, mami. Iwe mami nchia endi simpen fo nyina afenso mechia anya sotu chobia mechia endi simpen fo na mami nchia ye Greater Accra MP's caucus omo chairman ni Lante Vanderpool okay adi ana unkai Devi ni Lante Vanderpool ono mi ko ede a whole president.
Oh, no, not me from.
No, but and you know, because medical idea. Only nipa. Sebi. Oh, come on. A whole president so divisive.
At that particular moment, you you understand him. At that particular moment in there, was it what the name quiet there?
Oh, mommy, when no mafu. And I bought the wrong name. No problem.
Why there?
He made a mistake. I bought wrong name. Until who bought correct name. Wabo. And I don't know. Medical idea. Onye nipa. Oh, come on. Too divisive. Too sectional. And partisan. Anyway. May cover president, you know. President, you know. Eti Michia ni Lante Vanderpool. Michia ne Greater Accra caucus chairman. Na fenso me mami ada MP. Me manage anything. Ne me free mu. Nti me manage anything. Ewie na insema eda kwemu anase nia ye dwindwin hu ewie. It's about the Ghana card na menua adade kasa no o si ba omia digital economics anyway on say nia ye hamenu say obi ayade waba you are building on it obi kasa ti say you started everything mobile ye banu digital space no. We have the infrastructure and application. In terms of Nyamibo first, no, NDC did everything for you. The foundation was laid. Everything. National Data Center, the biggest in West Africa, is here. With if any say ni backup, ISC Tech, CC. Several racks. Ebo Juma. We did all these things for you. And all the application account. Then want me and I buy and what has he done? We conceived the idea of what? Mobile money interoperability. Started BBA and then mobile. BBA da kwemu. Mobile money started 2009 in Ghana. And then mobile. So I don't see when they say you started everything. Look, me my boy bank for the past 13 years. You banning applications for the financial sector. Yeah, you need look, SMS banking, internet banking, was there before you came. They were all there. To the extent, say, me show me paper, thesis for my master's or Lagos. Say, I wrote on internet banking, e-banking. So that was way back 2012. So when you be after you cover baby, we need somebody who is a former banker. No. Me say what? Now. About the right and I say the particular issue I can want say no. You see from 1st July, bank na say only national idea. Remember banking activities no. I have some way. I think say for me I don't have any problem say if we synchronize your cards because you say banks no your G passport, your G driver's license, your G voters ID card. Say Ghana can they almost start here. Now the reason is a bank no okay. Normally in the bank no mu train say munya database into the buy ABI friend G5 will confirm Yeah, we don't photocopy. They will confirm from the database. Say, one or this card never. Now first, no, na you need if any say the database for Ghana card. That's the reason why they were not accepting. But now, DVL, if any say national driving license, say there will be passport. In the other ones, no. And they say we want to synchronize everything to one card to use for financial activities. I don't have any problem with that. My only challenge is say by 1st July, no. Ghana phone Sabeka Ghana card na ana. That's my question. That's my question.
1st July, no be Ghana card.
Because me call one particular bank. Na say Obia send me sika. Na say me ni card ni bia. It is not my fault. Therefore, my activities at the bank no should not be denied. And if the government can work, say Obia benya card no before that particular timer. I mean, we are for it. Synchronizing all the cards into one card. We are for it. And so in the holding assembly, no. Is this na my date? Say same card registration. And the only card I bet you see a Ghana card. And then look at the chaos and stampede. Kenya Ghana for FM card no obiansa enka card no. But you made the card the sole ID card for the same registration. And then na Facebook NIA nzu omuni offices bebre I mean entire country. So why don't see? I don't know. I don't understand. Say MB before there. You don't put the right things. No. Which company? MTN. Oh no. Master, you're a businessman. No. MTN. No. You're a businessman. Bank and access. Sa companies. You creative office the bank creative branch waha. There will be BFN branch rollout committee. Or maybe around. A proper research. AG banks or more around them document. IHS and bar may profit. They are profit oriented. NT or no see MTN office. It will be I'm right here. For what reason? He will look at it first. Into what buyer who didn't airban because tell me see you register your SIM card with the NIA card no. It's a law, Mebuana, and you are activating the law. A minister of communication okay, any ordinary Ghanaian as a businessman no. So you must make sure say be beyond the aquarium. But as for this government there, you start it not gonna phone break before we think. If you have free secondary school, the same thing. One teacher, one laptop, the same thing. I don't understand.
Part and parcel of that is every a BBI initiative. No, you better rush and go for bufaso
and every leader. Until now, yeah, when this is no, you can't say you prefer progressive free secondary school because you say they are bottlenecks. I did you why you have to put in place the structures in the Accra, then you get there. But this government there for political scorn in BBI starting. I got a phone break. And na basa. Oh, why don't you create the structures first? Say between now and next year, everybody must have the Ghana card. No one say you connect a survey and I say BBI say Obi on Ghana card nibi. Then you can bring in we Niawukano. Say okay from now onwards. Say Obi or card nibi and I say 98% of card nibi nunti. May use Ghana card as the only card for financial activities. Now, after so, Sebi, Nanyansa, already 1st July, you started. Wow, mommy, don't forget, say, snitch needs to say, come and synchronize your snitch number with the Ghana card.
Yeah. Now, you can do it on digital.
What you report, which report is showing, say,
you can. I'm the star 711 star 9 hash. The SNET one is different from the SIM card. The SNET one star 711 star 9 hash. Then you synchronize.
Inti, mami, me question maybe say.
But maybe so biometric when it was SNET there you can do it. Unless you walk to.
You see, these are the things.
That's why you biometric. That's all my da.
Like and you be not to me here. Me say me here because omo buy your office, the head office. Hey, omo buy no. Don't say me ba o. Omo buy your head office, but obi a ochia teacher ni ochia dey some village bi no. where will he get Senate to go and be a BIAMAH?
Back room be eba bank. There was Senate office or bank.
No problem. And Niami can say report be na say.
Because me my child they were crossing.
Yo, mommy.
Let me free crossing back room.
Yo, mommy.
Baby, I'm a Senate office.
And obey. Sorry, we PR in Senate, no problem. And mommy, Niami be say. And na your report BIHS Ghana for more Senate database no. They have synchronized with the NIA card and
no.
You see, these are the things. I didn't peace, basa, bibia basa. And I feel so if I know to change, if I know to change, who can I say, you see, you 5 years Ghana card and synchronize it with our team. And also,
same number.
Yes, you have to do the same, and also it's ongoing. I didn't be brave. What Ghana for and also.
One at a time.
That is my point. But political score no say, you see, break the age, you see, now. Gidi. No, Beyonce say you juma. And then she ain't go so. About the government is broke. Inti we more. It's as if say we are sleeping. Inti be say. And also, which report is showing say, any na your team no, you matching with the Ghana card. And also any report. Inti the American say, about to the bossing. No, making sure say, obi your Ghana card no first. Create the structures, the systems for everybody get a card. Then you can roll out these things no. Akra. Who by June, that's the 1st July, no, you hear the stampede. People will complaining. Or call banking holder, you see the security in the banking hall say they'll sack them. There will be confusion. Oh, why don't you wait and get everything? There be no more rashi. There no more rashi. Oh, but be like you. And I mean, mommy, last one. Me make sure only Dean. Tell me Ghana card no 2020 and 2019. Start here. Yes, up till now. Baby, you know, or come on, they be a card ready. Wow. So there are problems. Solve the problem first before you add on. But I been where they you know what I go shame basa.
That's any na puto gum hwe gum ni yakoya nemma. Assalamu alaikum Mame one. Welcome back. Happy New Year. Keep doing the good job inshallah. One day God will reward you with something big. Isa Edi Way Efri and Sawam Zongo and Ode Abba. Good afternoon, Mami BIAMAH. Please, we should know that if we go and meet a man under a mango tree waiting to climb it, you don't ask him why is it that you are still waiting. It means he can't climb it. It is time we call a spade a spade. It is time we ask Nanado to change and we place the finance minister because he can't think outside the box. For example, if the telcos transfer over $900 million profit they make in the country outside and can't sit down with the telcos to negotiate with them, they contribute to Momo tax and pay part of the 7 to 5%. Nanato should remember what the late Ban Redu did during former President Kufuor's time. Mr. Takeoff Etitema and what the way a buy positive change. And what the way by na okay, positive change. And was the Ghana sovereign credit rating downgrade to B minus with negative outlook is a signal to investors that the credit worthiness of the country is uncertain. An appearance on the capital market will attract high cost to cater for the high risk of lending to Ghana. Professor John Gatsi regards to Alhaji Faila, incoming constituent chairman for Medina. Positive change and all the way by the records from the records of our historical governance. The NDC is the only government who had massively embezzled state treasuries and other economic resources. The history is clear, so they should stop nagging as if their governments are more caring and sensitive to the plight of Ghanaians. Osaikweku and or the way by Mame Soja and Walker. So the only thieves work at night. If the Black Stars knows what they did was right, why did they come? Black Stars Omaba. Obi kasi Omaba Homajim.
Ghana must go.
Away. Now, in an unsabedi, I can say only thieves work at night. If the Black Stars know what they did was right, why did they come at dawn when we were asleep? We wouldn't agree. They should go and come properly. Okay. But also so dear. And no. Or for Kate away from New Plan Station, or MAAME BIAMAH, good afternoon. My condolences to Ghana Black Star. Oh, as a more mistake. And was say the incoming Deputy Communications Officer of the Nsawama Dwetri, Council Nana Addo, Dr. Baumia has failed Ghanaians woefully. They have borrowed recklessly and yet has little to show. And also Edia Ba watching you live from Kintampo Mansia. Please tell Ghanaians to take boss of Ghana cast to court because he's causing financial loss to the state. My regards to Musa Suleiman, Bono East Regional Organizer, Yagulimpe, and Wadiwe Ebai. Mami Soja, thank you for the good work. Okay, I think I've read that one too. MC Abrampa and Wadiwe Ebai. They can't sign bond and go scot-free after killing and wounding innocent people. They signed a bond 2 years ago, and when they had a misunderstanding recently, innocent people paid the price of their foolishness. If the few bad ones cannot tarnish the image of Nima, Nima and Sansam and Odia Basali Susetre, the power Oti region, NPP government is always the best with good and beneficial policies for Ghana and all Ghanaians. Let's support the government to introduce the e-levy for more opportunities for all. And also, Edenedia. By Inshraba and Nelkanos, Ghanaians shouldn't think of voting for the NDC again. And we should think about the lies they used in 2008 for power. We should all stand by the visionary leader, President Akufo-Addo, and the NPP government to transform the entire nation for us. Ghana Beyond 8 is still on course. Greetings to Mr. Nana Lodge, incoming Odododio organizer for Inshraba and Nelka. And no, Sister BIAMAH, they even locked up my brother and called him. One of our brothers came and, hey, what is this? Okay, I'll read it well and then I'll go through well and read it later. Sorry, so why has the Papano issue now degenerated into blackmail? It's blackmail to say, pay me the agreed money or I will spill the beans. Where is IGP Dampare? It's a criminal offense to force somebody to give you money or do something for you by threatening to tell secrets about that person. Women having their own unique physical makeup were created, among other things, with the power of attraction. However, their unique physical makeup was not created for retailing. Okay, an entry new aplaku and odiwe bakwami entry and no. I was for me 19 was so ego out and a neat 100.9 FM. So this other day, what can I say? Ache, Okasa Yache, made a so now made a uswe na a year the economy. Or say government say Ghana's economy is in a rapid rebound. Still rallies support for e-levy for more development. E-levy na dia pote na eba be say mo say the economy no jina na so ye kwaye nim ne ehun ne ma ne ade still e-levy so mo bo ha say ye the e-levy koye we ye the e-levy koye we ye the e-levy koye we na just say in secret no economy ne nye but you are refusing to let Ghanaians know e dia pote na was e-levy no
me can't say be sure. The decline. On says you are nyina kowie pum. Majority, and nyina kra majority kowie pum.
It will be at ni bia kobosu kesi.
Aha, na kese no nso atene akobo pum. Sa na Yankopon ye no meboa. Nti apum nso bebrebe ye tamu ni mu na mo akese. In fact, anope na me hwe si Al Jazeera. Na yesi amwa discover baby beyond 30 feet. Ewo ponum na hwe nsu a ewo beyond 30 feet a fa wi ase nyina. 75% of the world no nsu. Ekobo pum. Enti say ye behia more resources. Enye tax nko a. Me bae de me de hyase say Ghana for ye mie nnwuma. Obi adwuma ye ye bia yere ho na ye bi. Se ko se na odi na me de hyase me boa. Enti taxes any resources no ehu hia eno ne de edika ehu hia be se ochena decide to any abri na NDC for bachna omuntumi ma meka nche say ye twa taxation mu say ya yet say Dubai o mai bia ni ho a otumi sa abri ya yete hai akase no nso gi taxes omukra de na esoso nanso de ye kan say the economy so we say Ghana economy no uhunu so kura compare the economy that was inherited by the MPP. Now, there be a mema analysis be a simple class 1 analysis permit bomodin say me na ye nyina ya tiase when NDC take it over no na CD to dollar ye 1.2 omo free so na ye 4 point something. Oh please, I'm an accountant, please don't go there. Don't go there. I don't know ya mun kutu figures. So train. In fact, I didn't only they see here on the dollar, only they see here. Every political platform, ordinary all the platforms, you know, we are go to the figure. And to say no, you know, cry and to go to the actual figure. But fan say you fan 4. Okay. You fan 4. Or multiply dollar no 4 times and son of free power times 4. Oh, say or multiply 1.2 no 9 into obe free so no na me say there me go to near 4.6 or say me boa on fan say na me family there be fan say 4 me the channel me the difference na channel 4 we multiply dollar no by saying 1 multiply na me answer ye we about me any team any nanado be take over no na ye 4 fan 4 me fan 4 for argument purposes so obeka say company fan 4 and na 6 ye bo ho say half and ye dey aka ho mfie num mfie nsia na ya sha ase it is obi catch you say the economy is being managed better. Omo ka Ghana debt stock. My explaining what them but the omo kano omo twantro na anope na metie news and in US omo penny for no ba ko say if you lie 1,000,000 times then it becomes a fact. Entino omo twantro na ma ya nokre but debt stock from 9 billion 9 to 126 or something and also be disputed. Super fans are 120 something. You just fan 120 from 9 to 120. Wabo home pressing 9 sir. By 1,000 plus. No, be a fan 120. Now a double. Now use onuni dia nye kura na ye dia no ye nyina ye nim. Da bia me kire me se me kire Ghana for dia ye be ya e be boa ye man. As long as we are increasing imports on him or your economics, as long as our balance of trade deficits are way beyond whatever we are doing in this country, Ghana mine ye beko ye chisa intinanado say yen see factories yen produce bibi sa yen produce na yen export kra de ye dino yen produce. It is a say our base ye ngo Ghana me import ngo enwo no import a ye fa tariff nto so me say ono your economics into what the American say sometimes ye kasa ye person obi ati ase de was run ti ase na de wo form ti ase but the nanado can say we ngo me import ngo because ngo na wo ko import no wo koto no se Burkina ye mfa cedi nkoto wo di sefa ana dollar na ebe ko akoto uhia dollar na wo di akoto we no ye nyim free so na ya nye factories na ye mrante ni mabawa de di kan ye nye adwuma nye na de toso mienu no ya ankasa de ye bedi ni ye nya na oman yi mu na ye nsan ye mfa bi nko amano ni nkoton ni ye nya dollar ni bi mbra krum ha NDC force ye mpene de mecha ni say de beboa oman yi na ye nyina ye ka no enti say ya E-level if anybody tells you say economy way is not doing well at all, me say obia usha international news sana mo ka plastic ho asem anope obia usha Al Jazeera sa brofo no mo repeat your news nti obia kofi akona kohwe ugwa wo fie fatu Al Jazeera na hwe plastic weight China unim plastics a omudi baba plastic no so adani sika nti dia papa ne ka no sa wo hu hwe ya hwe zoom lion who she about Bola Zoom lion. Nti abrante na odie ni interview na me ba nyina na me tie mo. If na me gina ase ho na me tika na me tie mo. Say plastic no kura amu collect kura eyeska. Media ubisa me a me call the Rwanda way. Ma obi amfa plastic magana. Yes, ubisa me as an individual, me, I'm a tihui. Anka yentra plastic no, because jobs are plastic never creating no. The confusion, the problem are plastic ni creating no bro jobs no so. In fact, the emissions are free plastics kura muna say ozone layer no. Ewa hanom no. Sika ebe say no be bro so in me ma dream me ma dream kakra no no. The yes no the emissions kura a problem. Enti but enya me ma dream kwa na ye di bu o man na ye enti say ye be use plastics no kura na. Mini obia o ya mini obia obeka say yan create kwan a ye be fa so a ye be sisati say the emrantie enketwa ene mbrewa ne nyam omuye anka ye papa. But one thing now eliminating it will be very difficult, will be plastic, because etu apart from bottles gugu hono enketwa no emframa fa etu na eninam enketwa no nti uka ye emse anda yariga ye bani sa enketwa no light ones no de emframa fa na ekono emse ye bani yo say ye hu bibi anda yariga ye hu bibi but entumi nya adwuma. All I am saying is the whole world is in a recession. Obi out here international news no we are seeing nyina e konechi but woman no I say yan sadan hu sa o ka say eda hokwa keke na wo nya hu the heat na wo mo aka na e feeling no. Check the UK news, check the US akasifo no ya me pa akasifo no because me dey go compare Togo a omo dia ya duka enti but akasifo no are in a serious mess. Jai no me say who my nya hwe mawa hwe the way we have managed COVID na fa asidama nanado ya nya hwe unya hwe wo mayimu a look at the way we have managed COVID. And mami mini wuti hey India enra was the highest 300 and something thousand per day. Mini wo ya namaha as if say me da bia make as if say COVID kura ni kuro ni enya debi Jamaica ni say if we allowed ourselves to say Brazil for president ni jai ye ade no be dukro ye no e dukro wo mu no na ye nso ye sa na tisi krom ha anka managing it would have been difficult. Obi make certain tough decisions. Me see and now this for na me ni omu studio those days na ba ko say oh Ghana for who na government ni kataso ko hwe konfo anoche ye see nipa gugu form ba ko kan on one station me no eti ho say ye be lockdown e dey na Okuja to num ne St George num anka ana meboa ye nyina ye tie ye niama o mukeka ye ka say ye be lockdown we ehun sem ye see Ghana students wo me that time na me younger sister ba oye medicine say o 37 okoye medicine wo China that time no wo China and going to bring them down would have been a priority for me but abiding to me until she say abiding to me can say yenye say and everything they did worked apart from aduane aye che ya na ko ebisi manya bi no apart from aduane which I didn't support in me nanka ma adwen me say hiani mbajibi na skani ko pa aduane di enso hiani bajibi skani sanetano bunatua my positions have always been those things everything but the man penini na ban to me ye no ama eneme ni wo ye ho hihan ye akesefo no are in a recession. If an NDC need me say me if an NDC need to me improve and to me try and say the world is in a recession and Ghana is doing better and isa ye to abaman because I won't take problem na say I want to me solve because we are seeing na economy o we are seeing na sikasem why dey we are seeing na problems akese check South Africa you check the figures and so young Ghana ketwa we ayehye ewia in temwa hai
so 30 million.
Oh, but no, me try all mine and Kasano. The smallest state in the US is bigger than Ghana, and they are 52. Ghana makumaku, akasia ti say Ghana makumaku be 80, and na US. Obre, his democracy is 200 years old. Obre, now what on na mini adote ye nam ye studio high we are fine. Ye nam. Na na ye still yen to me fa baso body kakra ma ban na me de ha me be de me kan say obi a kohwe say fuel kosoro ye nokre e ba for ma na ye refi obi anka ho asa adote anka say fuel na so te ye o and dan na me kan e ho na me ba no say e ba for mu no na adote refi e be nim say oba be ka oh petrol na asa kosoro but something is happening that say graph will be anywhere say graph no kose ya e kosoro nko a enye papa graph de ebeko na ba na ko na ba e na ye bo modern say what is say petrol short or emre mu odin say what something is happening. The economy is not that bad except that among forces sika ni ye bottom mami nchire wo muminua mami
e obi am sisi form no
me si form wa haya ababi am gina ye am nto aso but hwe yes economy no sika ni adote wa power no wa begina circle so o che sika se mami mpacho ni kwame adade mo besa line bejibi ebisi wo man mu. The only way governments give money to people is to create the opportunity. Anameboa enti aban we bae no o si Mr. Saneta no o ba girl no ne ho ofe baby awaduri or call SS sika odi be call SS no Mr. Saneta no ato wata so na fa ye bibi na aban mi momodin so wasene kakra o si enoso o si wa so wasene kakra ja ka fato garima no non fa nko anameboa o si ebi a me kwa akopa adwuma wa ha me kwa akoye se emrante ni maba wa emu aya din ama mu abroso no emu 100,000 yen so mu asene emu 10,800 yen fa mu nko soja ana meboa Ghana for ya kwan no wo mu say anya kwan ni nyina na ye betumi ay kakra ye betumi aye no ya ye ni say niam ebe ma wo Ghana ni ho ahenhan wo no aban no koso ye say amebe obi a wonim adenta third gate uba Madina no third gate kwan no so tum me be ya no muguso asphalt sabri ya adote sui ye da so gu asphalt sabri me dia me say me aban kra nka ye njai projects nyina yemfa ni nyina nkra mo na yemfa ma adote no ni say ye pen sa
me da say kwame ade kwame adade yemfa nkra mo mani ni say sa no pena me be say wodi aka ho Mr. Dade na otene nka no ma memra mira asanita no so
I say, your accountant and I'm your banker.
Accountant cum banker.
And
also there.
On the job training accountant.
Hey,
now you go to GDP one. They don't make sense.
You see, they want to feel it. Even if it is GDP, you want to feel it.
Almost say, you see, the comparison of previous. Yeah. Now, Mahama ban was on. Now, petrol, and I say, and I may have said it continues to say, the world economy will never be cheap. Inti, one now be managing the said ya Nipano Timon, Hombehan. You will say, I'm confirm that. And yeah, dear best sorry that you know, be a cancel if you were never there, you will watch it. And I say, 1 gallon intensities. It will never happen. Until what you know, your politics are. You have failed from the beginning. And now what the exchange rate no so at the year politics are. The only time I'll bet you the exchange rate now your politics. And your morale as a government we're creating human unemployment are reduced to a very large extent. And only it means to say you are doing more export than import. A big cushion economy. But if you want to use GDP, the micro and macro whatever no, I know that so what I mean, I don't call those things so. These things are recent. If you Google, you will see what was there, the GDP, the rate of growth, they are all there. We all know them. But I hate them. I don't want to quote it. I am looking at my ordinary person now. Original piece FM and an FM. And then anymore. I know them by faces. They have been there carrying all these offense, ice water, name, drinks, soft drinks, look, Madam would be lady be for US by. Now, menenenam on ne ba boy. Now, Omoko US no or call no ma Canada. Until or buy na. Then the bad boy banner ye no driver around. They drew pig farm. Traffic now I I said run about a fuel station. na omo to ade wo ekwan mu no obi sum your friend say em sensuo na boy say oh my gosh surprise how the lady can balance that thing on her head says oh who be that I didn't see girl it so and ne nsam kuram oh no ma so no ba ne nsam kuram oh who be that say he was wondering why the Sani ya nkrofo no ya man instead say be create adwuma mo. This is what we have done to. Kwame Nkrumah breso nyumo create here and can nobody will be on the street selling the things we are doing on our street and can NC. You see it means that you look, have you read the 7-year development plan? And have you gone into you see and it will never happen because at the time Kwame Nkrumah breso na sadia we ne anya say any ho. And because he wanted to eliminate it, Commander Sugar Factory, any other factory, drop on testers, now Kosombo tester more set it up. Commander Sugar Factory, I brought from Mokahano, or money before no say, yeah, Makwanya, their industrial attachment, they went to catch the sugar. They went to harvest the sugar videos. No, I brought from yeah, before school students, no, or Mucha, I read here. We will bring your home, or be a trash idea. And it was going on everywhere. Poalugu tomato. Voters can corn beef, voters start corn beef. Walugu can and also indeed so much was going on. Abrobeni ye kopia ye to me ye no ye can fresh. Ye won afidi ana eyi ade na hye mfimfin no na omode a hye ade no mo sili. Pina pane sadi ye ni nyina ho. And where are those things? Do you know do you know the reason why? No for her, and I yen sabe, and then three pa and enyan. And now no say articulators cocoa fat, nanfie, and a year friend saying, Ponche edif enough at the back Accra. Identity over there no nanfie no, a be a bear say trade because near beer meat factory. Until everybody was into it, even though the government had its own ranch, you know. Now individuals and associations were also and then few of Toma by a can. The whole Ghana, that be the example. But be a shoe pa ayo Kumasi. Now Kumasi na a shoe no. The reason is that skills were given, and I say insanu juma, insanu titiye, ya de ma nkrofo mo. Inti shoe factory ni gu ya no. A omo kwatre fe say aja, ani e be na ofie. Inti omo ye na omo man so hwe, omo ye na omo man so hwe. Enu nti na the whole Ghana Kumasi na ye shoes no. Ukọ Japan na. Japan tester no to man ye twetwa. Since I can no more fat no more sumwe and reefs. You understand? That is why when you drive past those way, those things are there. Until when you give a skill to a human being, you can never take it from the person. So this is what we need to do. Of course, the TVET no, I am more than happy. Amen. Now, I am more than happy because at the end of the day, making sure so we wear SSS. That's the one to me and to ask why you have something to do. But the TVET without the requisite machines, now Sakolani free one. You bet can say, look, ukwa brochira. Sa moto nketinketi ya ubetumi ede normal akikesi ene na the moto na hye na etwa ne ho no man. Look, plastic waste. Utumi twitwa no bibi te say why no te say what twitwa no. Say the ye work ras ye kwoti mango ahaba no. Ya te hat ya ne de prayer hye ne kwa na etwa ne ho no. Plastic ubetumi the plastic no aye bibi a wo de esesa nwura hoover no man. But there must be a motor. Some motor kitten no. Ukwa brochira. There's a package. How much yes no you can buy it at a package. No one can say what beshe. They say drone. They see a drone. Ukwa brochira. You on a package. You dismantle a box. Ukwa try. No one can say what beshe what there. In Kolano they have. They say Lego. You understand? We must give skills to the man. They will tell the economy around. The economy is in rapid rebound. What kind of rebound? What have we seen that shows that there's a rebound in the economy? Market na kofhe. No bo ayade. Na kokotwa nkofo amo brace ko mo de beto duane di e de mo. And was say rapid oh, they been fast. Now they mean to
where is the fastest?
Make you happy. And rather you rather can bring we interview a man be. I'm saying, doctor, is it something? Lecture in communication, whatever. Same be I am be not two good politicians. So now me tie ni di me masa. Obi koye science. No about beton a friend say how do you call it?
Credit.
Ice water and credit because of Obi etumi koye accounts. Obi koye accounts pa accounting pa obeba no nti say wo be gira radio so na say wo ka say yeah better hakasa no. We have nothing to offer. We haven't done any research so because we have not come to your school communication. Master, you are joking. The economic situation of this country, no. Omo running, no. None of them. Yeah, you say. Omo motiti esropa no. One or a total. And that's all your accountant power or school or your accounting from the scratch. Can offer reata. Minimum educational background in training CV. But sanko ya accounts pan ko o man say what's your bomb man and another so when you not that so be say akwa your bogana man omo odi omo akogu ho eso mo manage economy. The man is not reshuffling them. In the previous administration, if you were a minister, you were sitting on tenterhooks because what him say I feel we Mohammed's administration, of course. You were sitting on tenterhook because what him say a bia one year I feel way back you may be removed. How can you put a friend saying a Greek minister on check toe? Now or back be 8 years where so now when you to me I say when I was coming back from the Tamale in the air, I saw that a lot of foodstuffs by the roadside. Hey, some na yemi one way be seen there. What is through hono?
I don't know foodstuffs.
Everyone you was here. I want to say, say no crab by no close. Said you was see a quan home. Was see a quan home, Biania book, now Biani Bua.
Now I'm road, I will be there. And I want to say
a young number better. Said like by no. Mamma, but you can say. For the economy to be to rebound, it is important. Say we will see. Say taxes are who are it doesn't tell us. It doesn't indicate. Say economy no is rapidly rebounding or whatever it is. And as a minister of agriculture, Bekenche say, it must tell you. Say he is so much incompetent in the sense. Say before Sanka will not buy no ebebano. Now what crack no machines in Kitikiti the associations now uko Italy
for me groups
yes
anyway.
Exactly I can the idea can tomato machines in Kitikiti bio mom see your friend say government shops bia mo be crash some machines now associations are to be for individuals who want to buy. You understand? For person or more year or man kasa or chocolate wo fie cocoa growing areas will be an cocoa here. I didn't know cocoa board or more found too or say what we are going to do is to give skills to the farmers, to the children of the farmers in the cocoa growing area by going there to teach them how to make simple chocolate. Brazil, they have all this and they know it. I saw an advert now friends about 6 years ago a chocolate factory a program be said you should come to Tema. Registration was then 10 cities name number until be 50 Ghana cedis. Now they see how to make chocolate. At the end of the day they give you a small machine you go and I'm saying what to Tema. Oh, Franco, for so may register no.
Somebody in the cocoa growing area will have to come to them.
Yes, go and give them the skills in the villages, just like the Brazilians are doing. Brazil for no omuti omuko na jabi. No my no chocolate is a munching kitten no. Na mame fa before the ponya example. Dakwa.
No pepper for the
pepper for yes, dakwa pepper for the. Dakwa pepper. Banche dia na banche agbekreko. Yes. Sana your friends say Brazil for no chocolate no, and it is very organic because in the village no more no packaging almost different. It will be an chocolate here in the cocoa growing areas. Why can't cocoa board go and give those skills to them? They will produce. So when they produce, then the economy will rebound. By the and crop 41
that's Mr. Sanitano of the LPG and out in Ghana. Emmanuel Adote Alote.
Yo, mommy.
As I want to we arrive as Anna. Just a baby, I say,
Mammy said, Unim, a friend say, UP tradition. Patapa. Patapa. UP tradition. Omuchantro, open you, Akara Obia Jantro. Who minister, unam, yo,
10 minutes.
Mammy, the speech at the report by Bloomberg, the same thing. I mean, if you say Minister of Finance, in Crawford, including Adade, e ka che say o niam na omu hu ye ye move from B+ to B-. No, we are doing something about it. Ebe say say na Ghana sika be koyie. Wow. And I feel so. Na me feel say me nua adade oti has say as MPP member no. Onu si be ma Ghana for some hope say ni yeti ni nyina ebe ye ABCD to repair the damaged economy. Sika say ma say no. But otia bibia ora mahama NDC bibia mami yehwe baby. Omo ka no number 1 ade omo born omo ka wan sempa ni ye debt distress. Now all can or see debt accumulation. Obi biara sebi the economy is very weak and bogus no. He will measure and use debt accumulation. My example, mami, you say we are president. Bana Ghana indika into zero debt. We be 10 billion into ukono. With debt accumulation 100%. We go start here. Mark J so be president or 15 billion. 15 billion. Into onosu kono total the 25 billion. In the 15 over 25. Mass now about 60%. Mark J no na debt baby. Or the 15 no, which is 10. We need 100% because na be new zero. Only the 15 billion. Into onu ekono 15 or 25. We got total 25 times 100% is 60%. That's what they are doing. But Mark J 15 billion, which is 10. This common ratio more than Ghana for no. That's why I say way. Because I don't understand. Uber I think it's what 120. I'm moving to 346 billion. The over 226 billion account no. Here can you see I only double my own, but your own is 1,000 times. Can you imagine? Meanwhile, I'm giving a clear example. Say who did 10 billion from zero into who did 100% or not say 10 times. McJ 15 billion, but then here 6 times. As I mean, say who did more than McJ. Debbie, and I feel so. It is kind of my own. Forget about the debt. We know if anything accumulation. Then you near this kind of year. Ora mama buying any NDC. Debt oji yen na 84 billion. The tax here 86 billion. Ukabuma 170 billion. Yemba ora akufado. The debt and I say loan oji yen over 220 billion. The tax is over 180 billion. Odi kabuma plus oil no wako beyond 460 billion. The question is, Shania ora mama a year with 170 billion no. Every sector. Anybody nothing so fania ora akufado so a year with 3 times in your mama no. Nobody. She knew. These are the crux of the issue. There's nothing to show. Who for ora mama say aviation. And then who to Mr. Ranopa, Edjari, if I car to airport, Ekotoka, if I plane to Ho, 25 minutes, like you being Ho. Now passion, almost that here. Masa, where are you? Are you in Ghana? Passion, they announce almost that here. Passion, they are starting. So you see, this is what a mark of a visionary leader. And then the energy sector, around Mama Efa, now you will install capacity of about 2,800 megawatts, or they call about 5,000. And then you are benefiting from it. Who take you over no? Over 460 billion no? For 1 megawatt enka. And then I marry all the buyer. I marry innovation. I mu di hunsikano. I mu pamo we friend say ora Jacob Bachi Jacono. And then they are marry no the middle belt come say to support their energy generation. Kappa and so this was a visionary leader. Fine, but up to now. That's why it's but ora mama di buy. Muke hu sensem sa up to mu yehushi. Enti ye can I think say MPP they must eat their humble pie and show respect to Ramamani NDC because Ejima Habonu Omumbomu Kota with a limited resources 1 oil well. Now let me go back. Mami, Ushenia in Sensema Bloomberg ni Fitch air can one same about Ghana's economy Sikasema Aseno. A serious power. Number 1, Omubo debt distress. Only say Ghana ye Juma ye sika yenya as your income if any GDP. They say we say you need disposable income. Ghana GDP. say your debt is 80% of your income. What do you mean? Say, hey, you want to say, my 100 cedis Ghana no 80 alone. This is what they are talking about. The physical indiscipline. I mean, feel say, me bra, we are sure Ghanaians say, even ni say, na bad form, but only now. And Mahama say, and NDC say, I don't get them. Wow. Move away from that one. I'm talking about what our physical deficit say. The year 2020, they 15.6 physical indiscipline. Last year 12.5. Meanwhile, we call Parliament. Echo G embrace your fiscal deficit policy it will not go beyond 5%. So indiscipline. That is what they mention. And also, can one sem next year nyawaya kind of better. So at least take the thing step by step. Next year, I feel some can say with all this in Mami, we have lost trust in the international capital market. Very simple. What do you mean is say of course say loan your risk level na akoso. So we will be charged a lot. In the end we go. There will be non-resident investors. Ebia obitia amanone. But we say on to your bonds ye issue locally in cities. Omu nyina will say this government is not disciplined. So omu yumusika ediko. Yes. Yes. You see, it was in the report. One say one kind report in the year. As I said, now doing Edda Mahama and this Mahama. So one kind of omu yumusika ediko. Inti mami, what do you mean? He say government of Ghana, who share this year budget now. You see your revenue you pay 100.5 billion. And after so expenditure 137 billion. Inti 37 billion is a loan and say yenkoji and support budget 37 billion. Inti essence international market you say be behind you will borrow locally. What you say? Now banks do a risk-free investment. Inti bank be call government of Ghana. Ebanisa there will be crowding out effect on the local and crown business. Amount me loan. Until last me can say good ani AGI in sensem I think say AGI is not doing a good service because near AGI no enya benchmark value. No. Because who AGI your production level cannot meet 100% consumption. Why you about 40%? Inti no matter what you do we import. Near how is cheap loan to expand your capacity. That is what you tell the government and yet benchmark. Because they say government. In fact, if you look at our debt, debt basket now, chunk of our debt is a local what debt, domestic borrowing. In Japan is and business no, amount me loan infantini business no. These are the impactor ever. What you say? Now, me, my baby business, I mean to me expand here. Can I employ the young ones? No. Into unemployment, for all time record, Akosu, Ghana now. In the history of this country, we have not seen this type of unemployment. A better idea, Akosu bill. These are the things, It's a report, you have to look at it and take Ghana and say, I will do ABC. Yes, unemployment currently is the worst in our history. And the records are there. I'm not saying it. They are there. You can check. Enti I feel say aban sebio on fan obo any need there Ghanaians because you cannot organize a way you can say it's rapidly what rebound. No. Issues are more raising tackle the issues one by one. Never you hope say may because ye yesika sem bibia ahye unsam. Ya tuawo say ye adwuma na enko here give us hope. Give us explanation. Ne giant they be Mahama share omuko Kumasi conference the whole 2 days na Mahama omu can same 199 Mahama din ebia every day Mahama na nipa no nso ejuma obo no munye mu kota sika onya ensu na esua
na si for mami
mami ye can no see sika sem asel yes baby oboa share Ivory Coast Watara aye nanado ni chocho muncho Otuna so share na it changed their constitution to have 30 term. 2020 on GDP. In COVID time, they did above 3.1%. Ghana, we are 0.4. Ivory Coast, just your neighbor. Togo, 2.1%. In COVID time. Like I say, baby, I say, Kase, who did I say? Who did I say?
Meda say, Emmanuel Adote Alote, and Ote Nenkano na. Yeah, share. Yeah, share me ba. Afrique Media GH and or the way aba and was BIAM's good afternoon. I want to ask Education Ministry, which teachers are going to teach with this new syllabus? Do the teachers themselves know something about playing and engineering? We can only introduce this for our teachers practically taught from the universities before they go to the classroom, else it will still be the usual read what is in the book and let's close. And no one George Akese and was this NDC is living in the past, but I want to tell him if Nkrumah was to be alive, he would have changed his own policy. Emmanuel Kuyamwa, and also good afternoon, Mami Soja. Please tell the NDC members in your studio that they should stop the unfounded allegations and propaganda, because there is no amount of lies that can change the mind of the discerning people. Bedi Akubi Ebenezer and Onusudi Weyaba, watching you live from Kentampoman, Siamame. Can you believe since 2020 till now, I have not received all financial what my bacho was entiasian shada NP papa etopa sign efabra we ye messages ni bia mode aba yento aso na yenko enkomo so a quick one me bacho we me chance free Mr. Sanita no so yera ato forcing ni nyina concerning sa ambulance ya NDC time wo mkra e de eba ye you're at to force only 2 others and ya charge one causing financial loss to the state. Yeah, Mama Menkasa. Hey, causing financial loss to the state. Now we know according to the NDC, one just say a witch hunting. Is that the case?
Ohima Medasi.
Wait, 5 minutes.
I have a particular stand. Ekobane say ketase she dream any prayer. Imagine say obi biara aban ebema no bibia bi se onfa emboa gan. Na obefa saa kwan no so o de ediga na dream. Because na obi ka na asem na say omo a from akrofo yamfo oba be wiawa ebia waju sika nyina o target nipa ba ko mienu miensa waju sika nyina ujapade no go fie no TV ni whatever no be fa as a politician bo krono a obo oman no nyina krono akrono no abo no e obi ni education obi ni future obi na yare obi say no ma be brain na ne krono no abono for be brain na e affect wo it affects society because as kana e wo waso ye say wo de adwuma e say wo de ye adwuma e be benefit the masses. Ambulance here you say sisi barracks where obeka ya ayi social welfare am madina fa no so be nyabotre anenkasa Rollins abreso omo the gallopers be a buy. Now gallopers ni they buy about 250 or say whatever number. In fact, me and Kasameko, I saw the gallopers. Now, because it was alleged that the cost of the cars no per one was inflated, you my paying for buy and son as I stand to be corrected. Yes.
Just the time they Rollins so what I'm saying is Rollins are all that cars Mwebumi is the Mwebumi no minti car no fako enye car me car that ambulance no tie
that gallopers no esi ho sa mane proye until recently 2020 and I'm saying who say be more registered be 2020 2019 the cars where everything goes sport the same thing so about various asoye bebra cars ahuru ICC wuram even in the previous administration buses ahuru ye kraba yes bua omano it was alleged say the cost of the buses were inflated enti the ma even GPR to you for crop omo ntop enti asase ye jax ewiram maka no epro affordable housing ye roman pankufo ebesi ye o siwie ya na ye one we a ofi abemo na nkenim say NDC abamba no mbeto us because it is the taxpayers money. The explanation they give for not continuing those structures and they say na painful omo pankufo ase no omo ache ama omo ankasa omo ho nti they came out with names and I remember my good brother very very well Felix Kwachofosu when he was giving details about microphone allocated to themselves ebi mu omo drivers dim ebi wo omo girlfriends ne omo house girls mu dim ne normal you understand so these were the reasons omo and to me and to us because they were trying to look at how it happened and then investigate and see how far they could go with it. Up to date obi and to me ya nchi obi ya omo pay mahama ba ye seglemi enu popo de transfer mo seglemi dan ye gu hopa udru hwa you ubesua magana. So why must the taxpayer always be paying for in no matter assay in no matter assay just and so for the seglemi for instance most say the building the structures were supposed to be about 5,000 and it's kind of buy no you treat about 180 million for just about 1,500 or something of that you treat so na edan no baby ya do no and yes so it was incumbent on the administration of the Nado Danko Akufo to continue. Whilst you are continuing, you are prosecuting those you think say they have been found culpable in terms of say or more wasting taxpayers' money. You don't leave it to rot. Na a chain ya besa ko bosia foforo a chain dia ya na ka ya pede asi 5,000 po. Ni ya dia be repair dia wo dada. You understand? Nti say obi ewo abamu na say yesi wakokra ambulance. Mambiama enya wo nwanwa. Say from that time up to date, NPP about for 5 good years. It is now that they are found as those ambulances in Tontrawa and they are seeing prosecuting microphone. The enrich here the buyer NPP the bomb wants for him. Okay, I'm telling you, many of them have been packed.
Thank you very
because
much.
There's no proper managerial system. Any normal. Thank you. Special prosecutor. 31 cases or 34. Ya panicho. Obi biara wa bogana krono. Memfa ho so ye MPP ni, NDC ni, whatever it is. But don't use your power so ye NDC ni. You let you MPP ni and I would have so you let the NPP people who have been corrupted up to this stage to go scot free whilst you always hunt other people. This is where we must be concerned.
Thank you very much. Alote Mpachobra.
Yo, mami midasi. Na because maybe I best start here, sir.
Pacho 5 minutes. Pacho
ye ka ambulance. No. Oh, ambulance ni si o. O si enye papa. Na once akra another ambulance. Once chama all the constituencies. Me ne nyina ye hu videos ye di assessment. E brain so say this yo. Na ye to ade about 7 years ago. What time a year? 11 cents of parliament. Ora 240. The ranking member on the finance committee. On any Crawford, I get to say there is no way 11 will pass through. Then he said he has caused financial loss to the state. It's very funny. We're a pure witch hunting. Who can't be behind ye? Pure witch hunting. It says, a binding air bread, or must say a sikasem. And if you stand my way, we'll clear you. And the Ekopa Adebi infant tell you whether it is true or not. But of course, he has a lawyer, and I think so. About lawyers who ever. So I mean, we'll go to the full course of the case. You see, causing financial loss to the state, and also you have to prove beyond every reasonable doubt. So yeah, I don't want to go too much into it, but if this government is serious, yet here and a PPA, the director, and contract for sale. Can you imagine? Contract for sale, fresh case. National Youth Authority. Boss. Oh, now one name. National Youth Authority. Boss. After Robin, all these things are causing pious, they say. or no CEO or free. All these things you don't care. Esan say ubria was second sika. Ora atu force ya kase. You can't burden Ghanaians with more taxes, no. We should witch hunt him. Atop if any say ambulances. Na nipa no or ye money through what? Act of Parliament. And then an agreement. Bibia kratawo. Nti say we shall know and see say it has caused any financial loss to the state. The right time will come. But if you are a government, let's say office say it has any project, you want to do something about it, you know. At least start with your own. He says, "Na ora mama starting in every year, no. He dealt with his own. Microphone yesika bebre across board, left, right, center. Who show me na because on different party no. Yen chase no. Keniama when is a former OSP extra. Look at the things he wrote about corruption. A Japan PDS. Mami, only say PDS up to now. No, it's like ever munchen. Ghana for 8 years. Electricity bill. Edema PDS. A go account up to now. No single person has been prosecuted in this country. PDS ever. A Japan. Look at the things. Former Machami do extra. The mother serpent of corruption. And the Attorney General and funny CID and funny. But Obiato ambulances no because he has caused financial loss to the state. The best here our court. But government is serious, they should deal with his own. Maybe mommy, just 2020, the report HSA 12 billion. According to the auditor report, 12 billion went waste. Every year, Attorney General. Every year no crown 12 billion go waste. Now she can pay every 11 it's 6.9. What you mean say 12 billion? Now we have Ghana for with tax of what? 6.9 billion. Does it make sense? The best here.
But I say alote at the time do super amame.
Medicine. Yo. Alote akan bebre. Na ato forcing. Media de bia me kan mercy so habio. Da obeti say me ya ban adwuma bi ana bibi no. Rabeka che me say kwame that they will say corruption will be higher corruption na yenchi no. Me it's been my position. It still is my position. Say obi anya aban adwuma na ye say bra ye betua oka ya to V8 amount ana wo ye mampani obi bia o security bibia ye tuaka akatua bafu contractors bebo awo ombe ye bibia na kakra na afabo awo man no nso na obesan dia wasa osremu a me feel say yem prosecute too, even including Airbus ne dia keka ho nyina me madwen ye me say yem fa o nyina mfa mra kwan so enti say ye MPP ni say ye NDC ni wan fa mra kwan so anya adwuma ana say ya ma osika bi se fa bo a onuanom na wo di wasa osremu a yenchew de oje $200 million or the yes agreement na wanya yenche no sa na wo MPP ni na wo ye na ye chiwa mimi mbetena ha mbekasa ma say ato forcing num ya ji I say $20 million or so dollars, $20 million USD multiplied by 10,000 na fa some multiply by 6 na hwe sika or that's any eji so de koto ambulance abrega na for na me any woman me any woman a etie me no say bia BBC na ye yare a yemfa yento ambulance mu mfa nko no that's any ko no koto empty car me say ade na nye ambulance ye ntro ambulance kra mbo ho ya to 207 cargo a de ye betwitwa window de ye betwitwa window no de ye car no sa 207 na ye betwitwa mpuma no e de ye trotro no wa kosi se bia besi hahanum ebi wo honum a the same 207 no wo honum a the same 207 no wo honum sprinter papa edwane eye Mercedes Benz niama gum empa gum ventilators gum niama cover chill na untumi humi a ye di si wo so oxygen sim bibia sim na obi so ka akoto eno aba na wo a wo koto 207 de cargo de na ye betwitwa de aye trotro no na odi besi ho na wo si ye nja wa menim wo mu ya adwene a enye yi. It is my position. I am me among friendly me. I have always repeated this because now no me catch what them. I'm say last week say krata idea buga pele ko wie. It's a woman me hand over man. Honey, me na me hand over man enti say bia me nso me koye financial engineering and kasabri me nso masisi adan ato V8 dem ka nya adoteti pen me anka ye bay me bon frama papa but I did what I thought was right enti say ya na atu force num enye boni bia na obi ko witch hunting na me support no na ma fight ama no meka bia boa no enti ya mamra no fa no kwan so say ya no kre say atu force num ampa ya fafra gadam kwan so aya akoto 207 cargo instead so obeko akoto sprinter enfidie gum na meme yare say bio ye nyina ye nam ye bibia tumisi metu kokuma se na gunguran na nyame mpangu na bibi kosi kwan mu ambulance na ba be family ya akofa 207 cargo. That was wrong. That's my opinion. This is my candid opinion. And it say why ya bonia alote I'm saying say nyama miensa I stuck my neck out say obi ye di wakosi ho ye say come make sure say ye be family kwan so anya contract na kofa kwan boni so the pesika me support you. I will not. Enti papa no odidi no na ma obi na make say onko hwe say kwan ye mfa kwan papa so no special prosecutor ho let me tell you let me land on this intermediate the American say kwan papa so wo wa ye di ya de still ubenya NDC for bibi biara ebon NDC ebon corruption hwe Mr. Asanetano abo gallopers. Rolling say yen koto gallopers. Ya 4x4, that time not 4x4 and who odin ba akono no. E ba ya car ne ba ako bo etimi top lane. Rolling now or order car no. Say mempe. Me say Rollins now order cars no. Rollins now order car no. Say me mumfanko. Please. You don't have. Nipa no contractor no. Adena Rollins entry anika. Rollins made them order the cars. Those days no. Sabre no. Na ye ma contractor, ye ma mobilization. Kobisa, go and check. The American say, nipa na order car say, men pebu. Granted, Rollins was in power. Look, let me tell you how I know this story very well. You know how I know this story very well. I was with the then finance minister, Honorable Kojo Baredi. I'm Crawford will buy no person in Piaka. Okacha one said, your order car no actual letter ma wo say mamun fama. Okay, secondly, mamin kansi so na hwe. Bibi biara NDC for the omunsa kan ye bia no. Na hu bon corruption. Hwe, besides gallop na o kan ye. Do you know other deals are besides ambulance under NDC? Omunyina no ehu ba nsem say media make and I want to be dispassionate about this. Say eba no say ena ye ka say nana do ba ye na John Mahama are other cars, luxury cars.
That is what I was going to talk about.
John Mahama are other luxury cars in Sia.
Order some cars. Eba nana do abre.
Car ne beba no nana do say me ye nana danko Akufo-Addo Ghana nye sika man. Me nana do me bulletproof cars here e makuma ko Sia nkwa car. So Rollins Donado rejected and no they thought 350 cars Emma police Camrys na buy no he rejected the luxury Toyotas and all these are luxury Toyota in Siani Sika eto 300 plus cars every man Ghana police Jamaica ko sini say
car am a police na Toyota Camry
thank you very much
na car be na person de ma o
please.
Your Camry mwenye.
We are looking for
Maxos. Go to Ghana police. Confirm Maxos say see amini wo ka say. Say aka for fraba. So what you are saying is Nanado say who talk na mama me Nanado me transfer car no. Fa my different car. Because now your clear sika na.
It was a waste.
On the 52 day. Eba dem ha. Oh please. Unim, you know the truth about that. Yeah, I want Mr. Saneta not to say that because Mr. Saneta no ma power that. But Mama, when an MMDC you fall.
Abusuafo ande yade dwumade ni nyina yade mo ebesie mpanyimfo a na wie wo mo bo a mema metwetwe nkomo ya wasanita no LPG national organizer Emmanuel Adote Alote NDC national communications team member NFA NS Adade NPP national communications team member mpanyimfo ya da roma na wie wo mbeso amasene mo ebo ame yade mema ntwumade bre wo Azra Kasia Nkoma the chief executive producer Father Dixon na afei no dame jo damia do Magjerio Sajma Frema Bankro na nana yao Safo Wanda Roma and Obobo and Semiano Mamia Medin at the MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO Bibedi Hunchia me aseda kase enko Emma nana CPC nana Moama hene nana Jenny Boate wie bebia obia mema wa hasa so no de ne ho kwaku apia bebia obia mema wo aha nana foriata bebia obia wie mema munyina aha Yame ya duma ochina me wofani mpon adaka bref mpon manso zioma ono ene beje akonwa na ode mementi abrem me sorry so la Michael ajedwa enche kra ode obeje mutata edemo akofi makramo
Amaga minya matu amaga onya otu amaga wonya otu mo